today's game of Old School Dungeons Dragons. It is first day of 2024. I'm your
Yep.
Dungeon Master, Egan. I'll be your guide into this world of Dungeons Dragons. We do have some new players, so we'll be introducing them to the game, teaching them how to play, and then of course preparing everyone for the adventure. The first thing we're going to do is prepare everyone to play the game. After this, we'll take a small break, and when you come back, we'll start the adventure and actually play the game. But before we can play, we must be ready to play. You must know how to play and must be prepared, right? So, just to give everyone a breakdown of what we're doing here today is we're playing some D&D. We're here to tell stories of classic fantasy adventure, have a fun time, and of course create memorable experiences, right? But for those who are not familiar, new, this is a game about joining in as a player to take on the role of an adventurer. An adventurer has a different goal than having fun. They're here to get gold and glory, right? They'll do this by hunting down monsters and treasures from dungeons guarded by dragons in a world of magic and monsters. Okay, so that is what this game is all about. You're like a soldier of fortune, right? And you're gonna go out to get gold and glory. Okay, so you join a band of other uh, soldiers of fortune. Together, you guys, like old battle buddies, right, brothers in arms, and you go and promise each other that you will hunt this common goal of yours, right? Gold and glory, right? Fame and fortune. So, with that said, I'm going to teach all the new players how to play real quick. It's actually very simple to play D&D. D&D is played in three simple steps. First, you need to have a character before you can play, but once you have it, the Dungeon Master will then describe to you the world around your character, provide you with opportunities to acquire your fortune, and of course, um, describe to you what your character is currently experiencing in the world. Okay. Then from there, once you can imagine the situation, the scenario, what's going on in the world of D&D, you picture yourself in the scene and you're going to play the role of your character. This means you're going to talk, do, and act as if you're a character. Whatever you say is what your character will talk, do, or think about, right? So often you would discuss with your party members before taking actions, right? So that's part two. Part one, Dungeon Master describes to you the situation. Part two, you decide what you want to do. And the last part of the game is the Dungeon Master tells you the result of your course of action, typically with a roll of some dice, okay? So you would tell the Dungeon Master what you do, he would tell you what happens, usually roll some dice to determine the results. That's it. Three steps to play. Again, is Dungeon Master tells you what's going on, you say what you want to do, then the Dungeon Master tells you what happens when you try to do that thing, right? That's all there is to playing Dungeons and Dragons. Any questions or concerns on how to play it?
No.
Very good. Bobby, or oh no, he's not playing. Dobby, do you have a question?
I heard you though.
Okay, very good.
Nope, no questions here.
Alright, that is it. So now, before you can play, there's only one step left. Now you know what D&D is, now you know how to play it, now you need the materials to play it. It's just a character. That's why you were told, perhaps, that you need pencil and paper. Because the pencil and paper, you're going to use it to take notes, so that you don't have to memorize this information, right? It's going to be easier for you to play the game. Very few notes are taken, but just enough so that you can play the game effectively, okay? The first things we'll determine is your character's ability scores, which is a reflection of your character's capabilities as an adventurer, your talents and your flaws and such. The first one we determine is your strength, how good your character is in hand-to-hand combat, physical brawn, muscle, right? So, this first score is rolled with 3d6. A score of 3 to 8 is considered to be low, 9 to 12 is normal, 13 to 18 is high, okay? You can see 3 6-sided dice here. We're going to create a character for W first. We're just going to go alpha numerical. So, just down the list.
Uh, you can roll me one too.
Okay, good to go. Does anyone else need a new character? Zero, you'll need one, right?
He already
I
rolled
already
his.
made mine.
If you already made yours, alright, very well.
Yep.
I'll have to look at it and approve it. If it's properly made, I will take it. Otherwise, you're going to roll like everyone else is supposed to. Traditionally, we roll together, right, at the table. But I did say that you could roll yours earlier, kind of, right, since you were with the other guys preparing ahead of time. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
we helped him. He still
Okay,
managed to do it.
very well. But yeah, traditionally we want to do this together with Dungeon Master and player around, just so that no new player gets the wrong idea, right? Traditionally, how we do things when we play the game is the only thing that counts is when we're together, right, as a group. So let's see. We got Dubby, we got Ayubi, and Dubby is the name Dubby fine with you, or do you have a different first name you want to go by? This is what you'll be known as forever, your household. It's
I
not your
think
character's name, it's just
Dubby's
your
fine.
Dobby's fine? Okay.
Yeah.
So from here on out, your House Dobby. So any character you play under is of House Dobby. Like that's their surname.
Got it.
Is that fine?
Yep.
Okay, very good. And then Mr. Vulnerable, do you have a first name you'd rather go by or last name? This is your
Venny?
player name. Was that Venny?
Yes.
How do you spell it?
Venny.
Very good. Thank you. So from this point forward, as a player, you will be known as Venny, right? And Dobby, you'll be known as Dobby. And any character you play is under that clan, right? That family or household. So there's the
Ten
house or
fours.
yes. All right. So we have your names now. We're going to get to character names in a little bit, but before that, we're going to create your ability scores. Starting with Dobby, guys, 36 for your strength. Nice. You have 16 strength, very strong.
Yay.
So the next ability, oh yeah, this one to take note of. So on your paper, write STR Tech 16. Okay. Next is
Okay.
your intelligence, INT. You've got 11. It's good. It's normal. Next is your wisdom, WIS. You have 8 wisdom. Sorry, no, 9. 9 wisdom. Alright, the next ability you have is dexterity, which is DEX. Yes, the ability is 10. Okay, so go ahead and write 10 for dexterity.
Mhm.
Alright, next, the fifth one, almost done, is your constitution. Okay, you have a 9 constitution. That is normal. It's good. Alright, last one is charisma. CHA. Constitution, by the way, is CON. But charisma CHA, this is you've got 10. Decent. Alright,
Mhm.
next is going to be Venny. Okay, so Venny, likewise, you're going to take note of your abilities.
10-4.
Sorry, what was it?
Roger that.
Oh,
Ten
good to go.
four, he said.
Appreciate. Let's see. Alright, 14 strength, you're also strong. Next is your intelligence, is 10. Alright, next is your wisdom. You've got 13. Alright, next is your dexterity. It is 14. Next is your
Um,
constitution. It is a 14. Last is your charisma. It is a 11.
That's a pretty freaking good character.
Very lucky rolls indeed.
That's right. That's why I'm a Mexican. I'm playing. I don't know why I said that.
Alright, next up is a UB. Let's get you one.
yep.
Actually,
The
yeah.
bad players get the bad rolls. Watch, guys. Or the old
Okay,
players get the
level
bad
3,
rolls.
that's normal. Intelligence is 12, that's normal.
It's coming.
Wisdom is 16, I guess you're a bad player. And dexterity is 7.
Okay, there it is.
It's not that bad, it's
What's
only
that?
-1. Alright,
Yeah.
and constitution is 11. Charisma is 8.
There it is.
Right,
Oh my god, I'm so unlucky. Not that bad, but
not at
How
all.
did
I'm
the
going
stats
cleric.
go so
I'll
bad?
go.
Alright,
I'll go
Zero's
cleric.
next.
Oh, Zara got his. It's in what is it?
Alright,
It's in
Zero,
guard.
what's your strength?
Freaking
List me
God,
your
bro.
scores. I have to write it down still.
12,
Keep going.
4,
Good.
5,
Okay.
14, 14, 15.
Alright, thank you. Alright, so next is your class. You have to choose a class. Your class is your role in the party, your set of skills, um, and your specialization. Every character here, first and foremost, is a soldier of fortune. You are trained to hunt monsters, treasures, and bounties down. Okay? You are men at arms, your hunters, right? But you also have a particular class, a trait. There's 7 classes to choose from. The first 4 belong to the race of humans. These are your clerics, magic users, fighters, and thieves. And the next classes are demi-human classes. They are in their own class and they're of a different people or race. These are the dwarves, elves, and halflings. Okay. So based on your scores, I'm going to provide recommendations or non-recommendations. So um, for
I
W,
recommend fighter.
because you're very strong, I recommend any class, but I highly recommend fighter. Is that fine?
Yeah, I'll take fighter.
Good to go. All right, Yubi. Let's see. Because your
I'll
character is
I'll
very
take
wise.
a cleric. It's very obvious. I'll take cleric.
Okay, good to go. Venny, because you're strong and you're wise and you're fast, I recommend fighter or cleric or
Thief.
thief or halfling to you.
Spider.
Good to go. Alright, Zera, because your character is fast, right, high dexterity 14, I recommend thief.
He he
I
he took
took
halfling.
halfling.
Or halfling? Okay, very well.
Actually, I don't. Can he take halfling? Nah, he can. Okay.
You can. Yeah,
He just okay. He's gone. Okay, that's what he needs. Okay.
yeah, that's all that he needs. Alright, next is your character's hit points. This is a reflection of your character's ability to not be killed, okay? It's how tough your character is or um, your willpower to not die on the battlefield. The average man only had 2 hit points, so if he was hit with a dagger, he was either wounded or killed. Okay? So, starting with Dubby, you have a fighter. Fighters have 1 to 8, on average 4, twice as much as the average man. But yours in particular starts with 1 to 8 with a 0 bonus. Rolling, you've got 6 hit points. Okay? That's pretty good, 3 times as many. Alright, and then Yubi, your cleric has,
D6.
yeah, so a d6.
Bless me.
Alright, 4,
Okay.
no bonus. That's good.
Nice.
Alright, Venny, your fighter has a 1c8 plus 1 bonus since you have high constitution. Yours will start with 3 plus 1 is 4. That's good. Okay, Zero, your halfling starts with 1, 2, 3. You already rolled it?
Yep. 3
What's
hit
your
points.
3? Okay,
He has 2 plus 1 3. Yeah.
good to
Yeah.
go. Alright, next is your starting items. Okay, so everyone has a set of equipment at a start, but 3d6 silver pieces worth of equipment. So now you're gonna write down the equipment you have. Very important. Okay, I'm just gonna start you up with some equipment, and you can, when you get more money, you can buy your own equipment, choose your own gear in the future. So W, we're going to tell you what your gear is. You're gonna write it down. Okay. So this is your kit, pretty much. Your issued armor, weapons, supplies, equipment. All right. Your man has a uh, set of clothes on, right? Your standard attire. So your clothes. You could just write clothes down to keep it short. Um, and then next you also have a gambeson, right? It's like your flak jacket or your body armor, very lightweight cloth armor. Okay, so we've got the gambeson. Also, you have a spear and a sling. Okay, you also have a shield and a knife. Okay, that is all you have for equipment. Good to go?
Got it.
Alright,
Yep.
good job. Yubi, yours will start with.
Uh, I'm gonna take some equipment from Talon. That's fine.
Not right now. First, you gotta get your own equipment.
Yeah. But afterwards,
Sure, if you want to spend the time.
it's really
This is a
quick.
personal thing though, so if it's quick, then sure. Alright, 13 silvers. So, you're going to start with some clothes.
A symbol.
Simple, indeed.
Uh, I'll get a mace.
Sure. A mace.
Yeah. What does that put me at? Real
You're at
quick?
5 now.
I'm at 5 total.
You're gonna
Uh,
get a sling.
I'll, yep, a sling. That's exactly what I wanted.
And you're going to get a bag, 10 torches, and a tinderbox.
Sure. And just to make it quickly while you're at my sheet, I'll just tell you what I want from my other character.
What are you trying to take?
I'm trying to take a scimitar. Actually, I don't want the scimitar, no. I'll just leave it
Let's.
on his body.
Alright, once I write it down, it's too late. So, what do you want?
Okay. The heavy gambeson. The helmet.
What's the
The
sound?
50-foot rope. The crowbar. And the dagger. Yep, that's it.
Alright, good. Alright, next is Vinny. Okay, get ready to record your items.
Yes.
Poor Vinny. You've got very few items. He comes from a very humble
No.
origins. So, our Vinny here has clothes, and he also has
That's
uh, he has a few more things. He also has a sling,
a snake.
a sling, like
Oh,
a
sling.
Sling.
yep,
Sling,
to
yeah.
throw
Yes, yes,
stones with.
yes, yes, yes.
And he also has a spear.
Hello,
That's it,
Akol.
A what?
a spear.
Okay.
Yep, very good weapon. Let's see, Zara, yours is next.
I have clothes, short bow, 10 arrows, heavy gamson, spear, helmet. I started with 16 silver. Did I go too fast?
Hmm, one moment.
And you know what? My favorite weapon is the spear too.
Yeah, let's stab some of those shits.
It's a good
Alright,
war weapon.
so you want to switch to the heavy gambeson? It'll just be fitted to your size then.
Yeah.
So a small heavy gambeson. Let's see. Um, right. A small heavy gambeson on you would be a normal gambeson, right? So it's a gambeson, because you cannot wear a normal sized human heavy gambeson. You're a halfling, right? That's too much, too large for you. So basically, a gambeson that is the normal sized gambeson for a human is considered a heavy gambeson on you, but it's small to fit you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
So I can write either gambeson down, but in this case I'll write a small heavy gambeson because it's a normal gambeson but fitted for you, and it becomes heavy on you because you're so small.
Okay.
Recording it, I'm going to just write gambeson though on the paper, but we know that it's been fitted to you. Let's see. Actually, I'll write small heavy gambeson. Yeah. Normal men cannot wear this armor. Let's see. Right, and that will cost 2 silvers then. Armor's cheaper for halflings because they're so small. Alright, so you got the clothes, you got the gambeson, and what else? Short bow?
Short bow, 10
Alright.
arrows.
Do note that the short bow in
Let's-
your hands is like a long bow because you're so small. Let's see.
Okay.
You got 10 arrows.
Then
A spear?
a spear.
Okay. This is like a pike in your hands. It requires 2 hands because they're so small.
Yep.
Alright, what else?
And then a helmet.
Alright, we'll get you a small helmet then. Your size. Um, a small light helmet is a Or in this case, yeah, we'll get the small normal-sized helmet, which is basically, uh, you want a small heavy helmet? That would be like a normal helmet for a man. That's 5 silvers. But you can also get a small helmet for a man, right? Or like a, a, a light helmet, right? A light helmet on a man would be a normal helmet on you. Does that make sense?
I'll get a heavy one.
Heavy one, so a small heavy helmet, which is the price of 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Then it's a visored helm for you. Since you're so small, it's a lot cheaper. It only costs 5 silvers. Let's see, total price you spent 1, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 14. Did you have 14 silvers?
I had 16.
Oh, you have 2 left. What did you spend on?
The final two, can I buy torches and tinder box?
You will have nowhere to carry it, right? It's 30 pounds of weight to
Oh,
half your weight. You're only 60 pounds.
okay.
Very
I'll
small.
just save the money up then.
Alright, very well. You don't want a dagger? It's like a short sword in your hands.
How much is dagger?
2 silvers.
Okay, I get a dagger then.
Okay. Yeah, if you remember like Bilbo Baggins, Sting was a dagger, but in his hands it seemed like a short sword. Because he's so small.
Wait, instead of dagger, can I get a small sack?
Sec. Okay. Sec is going to be 1 silver. Do you want a bag instead? Like a satchel?
How much is a bag?
2 silvers.
Okay, I get a bag then.
Okay. Right, good to go. Your character is ready for his adventure. He's wearing 10, 20, 22, 28, 20, or 31, and 41 pounds of equipment. That is half or over half his weight, so he's a heavy footman. He moves at like 10 feet per round, right? He's very slow, so someone has to like carry him, right? Or he has to get the horse in. He's very slow.
Then is my armor class 17?
Uh, no, that would be very bad armor class. Your armor class, because you're halfling, with your heavy gambeson, it is that's a -2 bonus. Your helmet would be -2 bonus. Um, so -4 bonus total. And so then therefore, and with your dexterity is -5, so you have armor class 4, AC 4.
Okay.
That is
I think he
decent,
was
yeah.
talking. I think he was talking about ascending. You can.
Oh, we do not use the ascending here, yeah.
Hmm?
Alright. You're ready to play then. So there's only one step left for everyone
Inigo.
who's creating their characters. It's gonna be to
There's
choose a
still
name.
one more. I don't think you got equipment, no?
Huh?
Or he had
Hmm?
no money. Oh,
Who?
he didn't have
Yeah, I'm
much
broke
money.
already.
Oh, Benny. I was talking about Benny.
Oh, we already did Venny. He had the sling and
Oh,
spear and
okay.
clothes.
Okay.
Alright, so there's one step left is to choose your name. And I'll go over
Oh,
your
Vix is
skills as
here.
well. But Dubby, do you want to pick a medieval name for your character, or do you want a random name?
Random name, please.
Alright, very well. One moment. Okay, your name is Baldomar. Okay, it's Baldomar. 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 Bald
Yeah, thank
Omar.
you.
Right.
Yep.
Alright, next is Yubi. What do you want your name to be?
I'll get a random name. It'll just skip me for now.
Very well. You're Hakan. Hakon.
Oh no, I was choosing a name. That's
Oh,
what I meant. Like go skip me and I come back to me.
alright. Then, Vinny, do you want a random name or do you want to pick?
I'll pick one. Okay, spell it. It's Akira.
Akira? Okay.
Yes.
And then Zira, what do you want your name to be?
It's on my name already.
What?
Hamster.
Amster. Okay. Alright, back to you, UB. Do you want to pick it or random?
And I'm trying to find the origin of this name. Give me like 1 second, please. Sorry.
Very
I'm
well.
not sure if this is old school or not.
It is, if it's a medieval name with a cultural origin, then it is, right?
Yeah, this does. It's not bringing any.
And maybe it's a
I'll
modern
I'll
D&D name, so no.
I'll just pick a random then. I
Okay.
can't. This name that I was trying to pick, I was trying to find the origin. It wasn't medieval.
Alright. Do you want to be Hakan, what I generated for you earlier, or something else?
I'll be Hakan. Is it Hakan?
Hakon. Yeah, I think it's Turkish.
Hakan or Hakun then?
Hakan.
Hakun.
Or is it Hakun?
Because you
It's
because you said
Hakon.
H yeah
Yo, yes,
Hakon.
one
That's
O.
Hakun.
Hakun.
Hakun. Okay, very well.
Yo, I'll be
We
right
have
back. I need to reset my router.
uh Bix is joining us too.
Okay, good to go.
I don't know if
Welcome back,
I don't
Bix.
know if they need a new character.
Yep. Was able to join in time, it seems.
Perfect timing. Let me get you a character rolled up.
Welcome.
Do you need a character now?
Alrighty.
I think her character is still alive, no?
Her recent one died.
For which town is this?
Uh,
This is
Which town are
Corn
we at?
Valley.
I think we're
Corn.
in Gevelon.
No, we're in Corn Valley.
Conrally?
Yeah.
If we're in Corn Rally, I have Fresno.
Well,
Oh yeah.
okay,
Fresno.
so, oh yeah, Gudrick is in Conrally, and Lorenzo's in Conrally?
Yeah.
Okay, very well. Then yeah, Bix, you can play as your old character.
Alrighty.
Who was that? It was,
Fresno, I think.
Fresno? Okay.
Fresno.
Because Frigrid died last adventure. No wait, Frigrid, she did not die. It was the
Yeah,
other one.
Frigrid lived. Frigrid is at the other town.
Yes.
At Geron?
Gevelon, yeah, she's
Gavalon.
stationed in Gevelon.
Javelin. Yeah.
Alright, so, we'll have, prepare our new players. All new players, please sit tight until it's time to play. We're gonna get the returning players a chance to prepare their characters now, so they're playing as characters they played before, right? So they need to get ready too. Um, so, but just sit tight. If you need to, grab a drink in the meantime or whatever. But returning players, is your turn. This is going to be for Boomer and for Bix and for Nex. Okay. So,
Well,
uh,
Fresno do if they need. Oh yeah,
so,
Bix. Okay, never mind.
uh,
Sorry.
okay. Thanks. But yeah, I know.
I thought you missed Mister. Okay.
Alright, so Boomer as Lorenzo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any preparations?
I do.
Okay, let's find this sheet. I think you made money, right, in your last one?
Mm-hmm. He has about 2 silver.
It says
And
Lorenzo earned 2 silvers, yes.
yeah,
Yeah, everyone earned 2 silvers, I believe.
I will buy a knife with those 2 silvers.
Just a knife? What else?
A knife and what would you recommend for 1 silver you can buy?
Do you have a sling yet? Oh, you do.
Um,
Let's
I
get
do have a sling. I have no
50-foot rope.
melee weapon. I have no melee weapon, so I'll get a. Is there a blunt melee weapon for 1 silver?
Yes, a staff.
I'll get a staff.
Good to go. A staff is like a pole arm, but without the blade. Let's see. Right.
And you can use the pod, right?
Yes. It's about 7 feet long. It's not as good. It's about 5 to 7 feet long. It's not as good as an actual polearm or spear, but it's up there. It's the cheapest version.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Next is going to be, let's see,
Goldrick? No?
let me cross this out. Okay, yes. Next, you're next. So,
Can I purchase a net?
net. Do you know the price?
It's 2 silvers you have here. 5 feet, 5 foot net,
Alright, appreciate
and
it.
it's 10 LD.
Alright. Do you know how much money you have?
I made 16 silvers the last time I used this character.
One moment.
Oh yeah.
Good trick.
Was it this character?
Trying to find a note.
Yeah, it was. It was. We killed the wolves and yeah.
My notes are falling apart here a little bit. Let's see.
It's a new year, you need a new notebook.
Yeah, like all the pages are coming out of the spine.
New year, new camera.
For
Maybe.
real though.
Where is it? What the heck? Oh, there it is. Goodrick 16 silvers. Yeah. Okay, that was on the middle of October. That was a while ago. What the heck? Let's see.
That was so long ago.
The current time of year is like December now in the game world. Alright. 16 silvers. Sorry, what did you want to buy first?
Net.
Net. That was, you said 2 silvers?
It's 2 silvers.
Okay, you're down to 14. You've got a net.
Okay. I also would like to buy a pack.
Pack. Okay. By the way, is it the 5 foot or 10 foot net? Do you remember what it said?
At 5
5
foot.
foot. Okay.
That's what it says.
One.
And then the backpack. Alright.
Yeah, that's 3 silvers.
Mhm.
And I guess that'll be it. Oh, you know what? No, because nobody
Some armor?
bought
Torches.
torches and tinderbox. And that should be it, because then it'll be pretty heavy.
Alright, good. You're down to 9 silvers.
That's it.
Yep.
You know what? Just add it for my experience. 9 points.
Very well. If Goldrick dies this is winter, if he's properly brought back home, your next character can inherit a little more. Let's see. Alright. So, hopefully that's not the case, but we'll see. Let's get, yeah, poor Nags. Never catches a break. Alright, Bix, you're up. Let's see. That's Fresno. I'm going to see if you made profit.
Silver.
It's 2 silver profit. So,
Yeah. How much are spears? Like if you were to sell a spear?
1 silver.
You can repair that rusty spear.
I know. I was trying to see if it was worth it or not. How much would the rusty spear be?
Not even a silver.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think because I already have a spear. And if
Oh.
anything, I'll just use as a throwaway spear later. I wanted to see about getting a. Oh gosh, I just forgot. Hold on.
Hmm.
I was just looking at. I wanted to get a knife
Good.
and torches.
All right. Only issue with torches, you won't have any way to carry it. So
I wouldn't.
yeah, you don't have a bag yet or a sack.
Oh. How much is bag?
So
Alright,
if you get
okay.
torches, yeah, you can carry them by hand.
Okay, can I get a bag instead then of the knife?
Okay, good to go. Carries up to 40
Alright,
pounds. Torches are 30 pounds.
nice. Alrighty, I'll get torches another time then.
Hmm. You find some. Maybe if someone dies, you can take their torches.
I'll give her half of my torches.
Okay. Split the weight, right? Let's see.
Definitely. So you can give her what do I have? 10
Five.
torches? I guess.
10. So she got 5 then.
Yeah. And I have 5.
All right. And I think that's everyone, right?
Yeah,
One.
that is.
Okay. Thank you everyone for your patience. And for preparing your character success. We have just finished. We have just finished game preparations. So now you're ready to play. When you come back from this break, we're gonna dive right into the adventure, right? And win you some fame and fortune. Okay. So please take a small break of 5 minutes. Come back in 5.
Hey, Nags, you're our only thief. Now you're gonna have to be climbing.
I'm too fat to climb, bro.
No, no, not your in game.
Oh,
RL, yeah.
oh, 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 okay, okay.
Ugh.
Because
I
otherwise we
drank a
have no
lot
way
of
of.
water while you said that.
Otherwise we'd have no way of getting over the wall, castle walls. I thought you were gonna buy a plank.
With 2 silver?
No, he had 9 silvers left.
Oh.
It's fine though. We just climb. We
Shit, I
just make a
forgot all
safety
about.
net.
How much does a what's the name of
You know, we could cut down a couple trees and just, like medium-sized trees, or
yeah,
tie a little bit of rope
oh
around them and
yeah,
make our own planks.
put some logs over it maybe.
Is that possible,
Yeah.
Ekin? Just like how we can create a raft, is it possible to just make like a plank, a wooden plank to walk over? Oh, he's not here. Never mind.
Well, it takes time and makes.
I mean, Ekin rules it when you created the raft. It's just like like during the wait before adventuring, you made raft or something like that.
We just need a hand axe though, or something to cut down trees. You know. And I'm not talking about a big ass tree. I'm talking about like,
or at least cut down one tree and divide the log. It'd be
no,
like
you can cut a,
5 feet
couple
long.
a couple medium-sized trees,
Yeah,
and then you can tie them together
yeah, some like
and make a
logs that are like
yeah,
5 feet long.
and
Yeah, some like
just put
5
it
feet long.
across.
Like a foot or two thick, a foot or two wide, 5 feet long.
Right.
But we gotta transport those logs too.
I mean,
Well, he
when you
said the
cut
area with
them,
trees.
They're heavy.
I mean, we just roll the logs. I see that. What's that, Ekin? You're lacking? It zoomed on it too. You're caught. That camera legit zoomed on it. You're getting caught by your camera right now.
It is ice cream.
Oh,
Ooh.
yep. The camera just zooms back on it. Yep.
Strawberry too. Damn, bruh.
It's one of those
That
little.
is not ice cream.
It is.
Nice.
That's chocolates.
In Japan, they got all sorts of weird
It's
snacks.
ice cream.
Whoa.
It's filled with ice cream.
They got all sorts of weird
Oh.
snacks.
And Ken,
Yeekin.
can you give him permission to video too?
You should
I
have
think
it
I think
if you're the young
I
guard.
think I think Eakin's name is spelled with Yeekin, like with a Y. No, Yeekin.
Yes.
No, it says I don't have permission to video.
Oh, you have to rejoin because he gave you the role where in the VC.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll rejoin then.
You have 1 more minute left.
Alright. I'm gonna go get me some ice cream
It's
too.
actually pretty hard to say your name though, like Yeeken, Ye
That's not hard,
Mm.
man.
Chicken.
Yeekin. Yeah.
Yeeken. Like I have to pull down on my on my
You can.
on
Hmm.
Yeeken.
It's
Yeeken?
more silent, I
Yeeken.
think. The Y is
Technically, it'd be Yekin. If there ain't an
Yeeken.
E at
If
the end,
it's
that'd
too
be
hard,
Yekin.
I'm just gonna call him Habibi.
well, Ekin
Yeeken.
is a Turkish name, right? Or it's actually pronounced Ekin, right? In Turkey, but my mother's not Turkish; she's Chinese, so it's Ekin.
What?
Ayubi, did you ask him about the logs?
Yeah, did you hear what we were talking about younger weekend? Can we just make like wooden planks to walk over under like before the session?
Wait, Ayubi, we have two Ikens?
What?
What?
We got two Ikens?
Who said
I heard you say younger Iken.
no? What?
Is he playing? Who's that?
Who's who?
The one that keeps saying, is that Ekin?
Hmm?
No, yeah, he is playing, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, me neither.
I'm so lost now.
I thought he was a troll.
We were just talking about Ekin's name.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah, I kind
it's
just
been
came back.
5 minutes, so let's get this started.
That's a
The
nice place.
adventures will begin from, for those who are new, uh, let me introduce you to where we are in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. In this world of Dungeons and Dragons, the adventures start from a village called Conrally, which is symbolized with the feathers of an eagle. Okay, it's a village in the medieval kingdom of Durnan. Okay, or the Duchy of Durnan, and this is your hometown. This is your country, right? And you are of a respectable trade that seeks fortune, and also are kind of the defenders of mankind, right? Your trade is adventurer. Okay, you're brave young men and women who will go out to hunt monsters, treasures, and bounties, typically from dungeons guarded by dragons. Of course, there are many ways to acquire your fortune. You don't have to um, take on the usual, right, which is the highest risk and highest reward. But of course, you are members of this trade in class, right? Adventurers. Although most of you are recruits, brand new to this, right? Um, you still have the training and skill, maybe not the experience yet. But this week is the week that you promised with your old mates here. It's the idea. Most of you are like old friends in the world, at least your characters are, that you would seek fortune together, right? Take risks for a war together. And from your village of Kunrali, there's a place that you might visit. It's a local ruin, the Tomb of Westerpoo. So the Tomb of Westerpoo is an ancient tomb that belonged to some of the ancestors of your land long ago. It was collapsed. It was overtaken by monsters, and many of the treasures were left behind. Right. So some of the bravest young men and women seek the ruins every now and then to try to recover these lost relics, but that can help protect mankind. Right. So help mankind against the battle against chaos. But you live in a land that's not exactly controlled by mankind. This is a land of, or this is a land of magic and monsters, dungeons and dragons and such. Um, and therefore, uh, these people have to learn how to live with that, right? They live behind walls. They have very strict rules so that people might actually have a chance to survive in this dangerous land. Okay, this is not exactly a land of lawlessness, and where there is lawlessness, survival is low, right? The chance of survival for mankind is minimum, right? So sometimes mankind does join the force of chaos and take to this lawlessness, but you're not them. You're adventurers. You have a different style of life, right? You live as kind of the defenders of the walls, but not exactly do you stand watch or anything anymore. Some of you did in the past. Now you seek to take the battle to the enemy, right? So you seek to go beyond the wall and set out on adventures to hunt down monsters, treasures, and bounties. Tonight you find yourself at the tavern. It's the Red Winged Cardinal Tavern, right? a cozy establishment symbolized by a red cardinal. And tonight there's like apple chicken and stuff, and you're talking around the food and drink and over a table of maps. And you're deciding on your course of adventure, your goal, your course of travel, right? What exactly you're going to do, how are you going to do it, your marching order, what you each are going to wield, each of your roles in the group, who's going to bear a torch, who's going to take the front lines, right? All that. This is the time to decide this. So it's a very important part of the game, preparing the team for this expedition, right? Going over the plan. Okay. So with that said, hopefully that was enough. Hopefully I gave you enough of an idea of what we're doing at the start. Tonight again we find ourselves at the tavern. It is currently the time of year is
Mid. Is it
it is
It was
early
mid
December.
September?
It's the
Oh,
first
December.
game week of December of year 13. So it's early December right now, right? It's winter time. This is some of the worst times to adventure, winter, right? But um, those who can survive the winter months can typically do pretty well and acquire or hunt down some of the more dangerous monsters that only come out during the winter season. However, you're in the Southlands, so winter time doesn't really affect you too much. It's pretty warm out here even during the winter. And Dornan is like southeastern Europe. So let's see. In these regions, right, it can get kind of cold during the winter months sometimes, especially in the mountains. But in the valleys and the grasslands, it seems to be pretty warm. If anything, chilly. That's it. Especially when you're close to the sea. All right. So let me get the map of Conrally.
alright. So you guys are finally going to this tomb, right?
All right.
Yeah, I have my duty as
Yeah.
a cleric.
Yeah, from what
So
I heard, we're gonna go there, maybe see about making a path through that door that we found.
this is your time to discuss and decide your adventure. So who would like to?
Yeah,
Or it sounds like yeah, we've already started it. So go ahead and discuss, and when you're ready, we'll set out.
yeah, we want to go to the tomb.
I have a
Oh,
question.
hmm
Do we have a captain?
you
We
can appoint a
don't.
leader if you want a caller.
We don't need one though.
It is not required.
Okay. Okay.
I
All right.
then
You guys
let's
hear me? You guys hear
go
me?
to the
Val, are
tomb
you trying
then.
to play with us? If you do, you have no prep. You're just late to the
He's
party.
spectating. He's
Okay.
spectating.
All right.
Alright.
So after some discussion overnight, right, at the tavern in Conrally, you've decided that you are seeking the so-called Tomb of Westerpoo, right, the ancient tomb west of your village, about 2 leagues out to the west. Any objections or any other questions, concerns, input before we set out?
Nope.
No, I
No,
just
sir.
advise the party that if we do engage into melee combat, please do not shoot from range when your teammate is in melee combat, because a miss will cost us could cost us some penalties.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would just
you risk hitting your friends.
All right. With that said, by morning after some breakfast, your men uh, set out beyond the walls for the Tomb of Westerpoo. The usual route is to follow the old road westward through the grasslands to the tomb. Is this the course travel you want to take, or would you like to take another?
Yeah,
Alright,
Yeah, follow the road.
so in this party, we're going to go over the ranks. Every brave man and woman who has decided to join us for this expedition. So, we are embarking on the adventure now, setting out. Let's see. In our ranks of House Iyubi is a new member of their household. It's Khan the Acolyte. Okay, let's see.
Akun.
Akun. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Next, there's also a Faust Boomer Lorenzo the Acolyte, a seasoned rookie, right? Or first level adventurer. Right. Next, also somewhat seasoned adventurer, has been on a couple or just 1 or 2 adventures, is Fresno the veteran of House Bix. Right. And next we have a new household, House Dubi. And the first representative, the first leader of their house is Baldemar, the veteran. Okay. Next is from a very reputable house, right? A famed house of the land. House Nags brings forth Gudrick the apprentice, a seasoned versatile thief. All right. Next, we also have of House Venny, a new household. Their first leader of their house or clan, right, is Akira the veteran.
Badass.
They have a woman as their first. So let's see.
I have
All
a
right.
woman.
Well, is Akira is a woman's name, right? Or
Oh no 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 no! It just means wisdom.
okay. All right. And then Amster, halfling, veteran of House Zera. Although not the most reputable house, they are a very consistent household, always kind of sending off young men and women of their house and family to adventure, right? Many of them do not make it back, sadly.
Horrible death. Horrible.
Horrible, horrible deaths. A curse, right? They seem to break down halfway through adventures, right? A very cowardly house, but dedicated nonetheless, right? Always sending their youngest. Let's see. All right. So with that said, we have a party of 7. Do we need retainers? Would you
No,
guys like to hire a retinue?
just it's a waste of time. Let's just go, please.
All right. Very well. So in that case, uh, we set out beyond the village, begin our travels along the road. For those who are new, I'm going to remind you of your class, skills, your role in the party, right, responsibilities to this team, and also a reminder for everyone, the only way to lose is to die, right? If you die, you lose. If you survive, you win, okay? You win even more if you come back with riches and fame, right? But for those who are new, I'm going to tell you about your class skills. If you're a fighter, you have fighting skill, which allows you to fight at twice the rate at first level. So anytime you choose to attack, you attack twice the rate, unlike all the other classes, except the fighting classes, right? So all damn human classes and fighters get 2 attacks every time they choose to fight. Okay, or make an attack. But the travels begin along the road, and your men march,
Yep.
right, through open grassland for 2 leagues, right, about 6 miles of hiking, rucking, right, carrying all your supplies, your torches. If you did not have to carry all this gear, this walk would be a pleasant and quick one, right? But rucking all this equipment, armor, weapons, and staying in formation, right, takes you a few hours to get there. The road increases your speed by 50%, so therefore your your half movement party or medium footment party moves the rate of 3 miles per hour. So it takes you about a couple hours to get to the tomb of Westerpoo if there's no delay. We're going to roll to see if there's a wandering monster. No
The
chance of
first
getting lost
die
because you're in the
of
road.
2024.
Deacon, can I
Alright,
because
here we
I'm
go.
light,
A 6. Nice.
mm,
You have a question?
because I'm light, I can do stuff while the party is moving, correct?
Are you light?
I should be.
You want to stop
Fast.
and go over equipment? Let's see.
Um,
We can do that if you
says
want.
I'm light.
Right now, Boomer.
It says I'm light, unless no.
Alright. So we
Oh, that's the
are
wrong
marching
sheet.
and
I'm
we take
sorry.
a small break during the march. We
Sorry.
go over our
That's it.
inventory. It's okay.
Sorry. That's
Lorenzo, you're
yeah.
wearing 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 36, 56. Let's see. 57, 62. Let's see. I see something that says mall. You have a mall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 62 plus mall is 60 or 72 pounds of equipment. You're definitely a medium footman.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. I was looking at
Close
the
to
wrong
heavy.
sheet. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
All good. Alright. Yeah, Lorenzo would not be a good choice for forge or scout.
My
He's a
bad.
heavy foot or close to becoming a heavy footman. Alright. He's at half speed. The rest of the party is mostly moving at half speed. We move at the rate of the slowest troop, right? Which is half speed. Okay. So we continue our march to the tomb of Westapu. When we get there after a couple hours, a little over a couple hours, it's still morning, still pretty early. Your men are still fresh, right? And good on morale. It looks like no one's breaking down yet. We still have all 8 or 7. Um, let's see. For those who are new, as you make it through the grasslands, the road leads you west into a range of low hills, among which you see an old crumbling stone ruin. The first part of the ruin you see is a crumbled tower. The walls continue north and south of it, and then west. Okay, you're at the east wall. How do you wish to continue?
We're gonna approach the east wall.
Alright, so you're now approaching the east wall. You're already there, right? You see a large tower here crumbled and collapsed into the lower level. The walls continue
Alright.
north and south.
You
We're
have rope, right?
sending the thieves.
We're gonna send the thief up.
Wait, Goldrick, do you have a rope?
I thought you had the rope.
I have.
I
I
have
have the
rope.
rope, but I'm not a thief.
I know you
I
have the
have a
rope.
50.
That's why I don't have a rope, but I know
Fine.
you had a
Here,
rope.
here. I'm giving my rope to Goldrick as he
Akun?
climbs up.
Okay, let me check if you've got a rope. You sure you
I
have a
think
rope?
you can.
You do. Okay.
And I'm
Akun
becoming
lends.
a human net again.
Sure. Fresno, do you
Yep.
want the partner?
Can
Sure.
Sure, if someone wants to help me be a
Anyone.
human yet.
Then
Can
I'll,
we
I'll.
can we have everyone do it? You can like a trust fall kinda. Everyone's like lined up with their arms held out.
If you want, but only one group is gonna be able to catch him at once, right? Because there's only one person falling if he falls.
Okay.
Sure. I guess I'll join her.
So you want no guards then? Just everyone just starts holding hands and gets ready to catch this person?
Just send them up. We'll have just like 3 people be a safety net.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll have Hakan and Fresno, and if they're willing, and Akira if they're willing.
Alright,
I agree.
You agree?
okay.
Okay.
Akira the veteran, Fresno the veteran, and Akon the acolyte stand at the bottom of the wall ready to catch whoever we're sending up, which I think is Goldrake, our apprentice.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So safety net team is again Akira and Akon and Fresno. The rest of you want to take guard, provide security.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Lorenzo is. Anyone else? Alright. So
I'll
Amster,
take up
Valdemar,
behind them.
you want to guard? Amster, would you like to try anything?
Did we lose him
I will
again?
take guard of the net.
Okay.
You'll take what? Guard of the net?
I'll support the net.
Oh, support the net? Okay. You join the team. Right. 4 of you are trying to catch Godric if he falls, so you watch him as he climbs. Baltimore, would you like to provide security? Or something else? So you see, imagine, right, you've arrived at the ruins, and your men are trying to breach the wall, right? They're trying to get inside the ruins. They didn't really explain the situation, but, you know, you're here to hunt treasures, right? This old ruin has a dungeon below it, in case you're not, with us. But, Baltimore, most of them are getting ready to catch one of the guys that they're sending up the wall. A guy is scaling the wall. Some of you are providing security, right? Like watching in the distance for any monsters. Would you like to try anything while this is happening?
Uh, I don't know. I'll just watch.
Watch. Okay, so you start providing security, carefully observing your surroundings for and listening for monsters. You can see one character is doing this. It's Lorenzo. Lorenzo, which direction do you guard? North, east,
I'll
south,
guard to the north.
north? Okay, you see he's facing north, so which direction would you like to face? Valdemar?
W.
What? Sorry, I was spacing out. What'd you say?
You see Lorenzo is also a guard, but he's observing toward the north. Which direction do you want to guard?
I'll observe the south.
Okay,
So we have full
opposite.
coverage.
Alright, good to go.
Good.
Alright, so at this point, 4 of you have your hands together, ready to catch our thief. Godric is sent up, 87% chance of success, I think, at first level.
Yep.
So, let's see. He is, I'm assuming half speed, so 20 feet movement, and when he climbs, 10 feet. So here's his first attempt. He's getting up there, hands pressed against the wall. He gets 10 feet up, no issue. Halfway up the wall now. Are you climbing? Which part of the wall are we climbing? The tower wall, the south side of the wall, or the south side of the east wall, or the north side of the east wall?
Which side did we pick? Ayubi?
I
It
don't
was the
know.
south side. It was the south.
It's my first time coming here.
It was the south side of the east.
South side? Okay. Lorenzo
Yeah.
points out the south, so Hakan is climbing the south. Or not Hakan, Gudrik's climbing the south side. So, he's climbing the south side. He's climbing halfway up, and the very top is just the top of the battlements, right? The other one has an overhanging toward the north, and the tower is really tall, although collapsed. Alright, his second attempt is a pass as well. He made it to the top. So, to your relief, he got there. He climbed the sheer surface, a castle wall, scaled it with no tools, right? Just wearing a rope around him.
He's a
Right?
thief.
You guys threw the rope on Gildrick?
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Okay, I'm gonna remove it from your sheet. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Give it to him. Okay. He needs it more than you, I suppose. Let's see. So
I
Gildrick,
tell Goldrick, kinda, man, you're supposed to have this type of tools.
So that's why I
next time.
got you backing me up, brother.
Let's see. Alright.
I tie the rope, Goldrick. Fess up.
So Gildrick, when you
Okay.
get to the
I
very top of the wall, what do you do?
um first of all, I'll throw down the rope while hanging on to the other end, and I'll try to find a place to secure it. If I can't find a place to secure it, I'll just try to help them pull up the uh you know help pull up by just pulling on the rope.
Alright. So you lower the rope down the battlement towards your men, and you begin to secure it around the Merlon. Okay. So it's been tied around the Merlon just once. At this point, the rest of you can begin your climb up the castle wall.
I tell Goldrick, tie it more, secure it. I'm not gonna fall down.
I'm going to make sure it's very secure.
Oh, you tie it further? You got one loop around it and one knot.
I want
So
to make sure it's very secure so they don't fall, so it doesn't come loose.
the more knots we tie around it, the longer it takes, right, to both put the rope on and take it off later, right, and then tie the rope.
Well, we'll have to leave it up anyway in case we have to make a hasty escape.
Alright, you go ahead, loop another 5 feet, used up 10 feet of rope to tie or to secure the rope. So now there's only 40 feet of slack. Is that fine?
Okay. Yep,
Do it one more time.
that's enough.
Alright, each attempt, right, he did that, time passed, right, and characters grow wearier with each passing turn, right. Okay, so, let's see, December,
And whoever's climbing up the rope, I'll help pull the rope to help them climb up faster.
It probably should be the strongest one, which is who is it? We have a party member of 16th rank.
right.
Is
By the
it
time you finish tying the
Baltimore?
rope, right, it's turn 2 already. We've been adventure for 20 minutes upon arriving at the ruins. You guys want to send people up the rope now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna probably send the strongest one, which is Baltimore.
Valdemar? Okay.
And why
I
would
believe.
Valdemar, you're gonna have to, climb, scale a wall using a rope. Um,
Huh?
is that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
You'll need a lot of upper body strength for this.
Can I,
That's what they're sending
can
you.
I help him by lifting him up first?
Oh, you
So,
give him a head
so he's
start.
a bit higher up on the wall.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll give him a head start.
So first on
And I
how's
want to
this?
pull,
You can.
yeah, and I'll help pull the rope from up top.
Okay. So, do you guys want to secure the rope around Valdemar's waist and legs? In case he slips up, then we can rely on Gudrid to maybe hold his weight.
sure.
Okay, so you take the extra time to secure the rope to Valdemar, just in case, a safety precaution, right?
Yeah.
And then,
I can help him up, and then I'll just be a safety net once he starts climbing.
okay, sounds good. The rest of the men are just either on guard or standing by, watching this, unless they speak up. If you ever want to try
We were.
something, just speak up and I'll try to get you
I
a
mean,
chance to speak. What's
Most
up,
of
Hakan?
us were set in the
Oh,
net team, so I don't think I have to speak up.
very
Yeah,
well.
let's go
So
and
go
do
in this like everyone just pay attention, right? Get ready to catch him. And then of course Baltimore, they tie that rope around you. Fresno tied it around you. Then Fresno,
Mhm.
gets against the wall and hoists you up onto his shoulders, so you only have about 10 feet to climb instead of 20. So you get to climbing, and you've got to be strong. Okay, so we're gonna roll to see if you're strong
Mhm.
enough.
Got it.
All right, that's
A
three.
little nervous.
What's your strength, Fresno? Or not strength? Sorry, not Fresno. Valdemar, what's your strength?
16.
Very good. Because you have 16 strength, we're doing a force doors check for you to lift your own weight. Um, and this means you have a 5 and 6 or a 4 and 6 chance uh, to not or to be able to lift your own weight in this situation, along with all of your equipment. So you get up that rope, right? You pull, and then of course when you get near the top, uh, Gudrik's already there, so he kind of helps you out, hoists you up, right? He's been pulling the rope too as you go, pulling any slack. So in case you do fall from the wall, like he's holding you fast, right? So you don't plummet to the bottom, right? But fortunately, you got a good team down there ready to catch you in case that happens. So now that we have 2 men up here, 2 decently strong men, the rest of this should be smooth sailing. If it's alright with you guys, basically
Yeah,
one at a time they'll hoist you guys up.
yeah. We don't have to make it complicated.
Okay,
Yeah,
very well.
start with the fighters and with
So
the weakest.
sure.
Mhm.
So we do make it a little complicated. We choose the fighters first,
Oh
right?
my god, dude.
So
Okay.
you
Why would
untie the
the
ropes,
fight?
you lower them, you secure the ropes to these fighters, right? You send one at a time up the wall, and eventually the fighters get up there first, right? All the rest of them are just down there, posting security or waiting their turn, right? Or providing a safety net with their arms. Then you send the rest of them up, okay? So, one risk to doing that next time, of course, is we're in a dungeon setting. You send all your fighters up first, then all the squishies are left behind, right? So, then
Exact. I
they're
don't
the
know
ones.
why you said that.
But next time it's okay.
Well, we're not in
Of
danger
course,
yet.
if there's a threat up there, then the fighters will be ready to fight, right? So there's no threat on the battlement, fortunately. And now that you're on the battlement, you can see north of you guys, a way into the tower, if you want, to the level 2 of the tower, upper level,
No,
uh, which will be
no. We
considered
just
-1, level -1. To your
w-
south, the battlement continues. Otherwise, west of you is the courtyard or the ward of the castle, the ruins.
no. We just wanna just start ascending down to the inside of the tower battlement. We don't
Okay.
need any of that.
Your men begin to descend, so you just kind of toss the rope onto the
Yeah,
other side, the west, or sorry,
tie
the
it
north
up
side
and
at this point.
yeah.
So you toss it down to the north side, because directly west of you is the tower. And then it just kind of gets lowered down there, and carefully, one at a time, you lower men down. The fighter and thief are the last to go, right? Is that fine?
Yeah, sure.
So Valdemar, the veteran, very strong man, very tall, and of course our skillful thief. Together they lower your men. Eventually, you're all down, no issues, right? And the rope is still hanging from up on the Merlon. Is that fine? Are we leaving the rope?
Yeah,
Yeah, because if we
leave
need
it.
to
Okay.
make a hasty escape, we need something to climb up with.
Good idea, Godric. Let's see. You've all made it into the castle ward. When you get down here, it's just this old ruin of a ward, very empty. Along the south wall is the remnants of a stable. Along the north wall is remnants of like supply crates, tables and chairs if you're interested. And just outside the
No,
tower to the west are some rotting carcasses, just the bones of various animals, right?
yeah. We just
Uh,
wanna start lighting torches and heading in the dungeon.
Very
we'll
good.
start
Okay.
lighting a torch. Well,
Any questions or concerns from anyone? Or anything we need to discuss as we're preparing our team to go in?
Booby traps.
Ooh, good call.
Don't worry about that. We have a thief. He'll be parting ahead. We have the pole.
Alright. So, and then anyone else?
just
Go ahead.
don't.
Maybe we can set up something at the entrance of this tower, so if there are wolves again, maybe it'll at least stop or slow them down.
A trap.
No,
Yeah,
we don't need that.
set our own trap.
We'll just at the entrance. We'll just throw a torch and see if there's any reactions.
Hakan says no. Fresno says we should. What is the party saying? You guys can see maybe looking at what she's looking at maybe. There's a bunch of extra supplies along the north wall, like crates and things that you might use to barricade the entrance maybe. Right. Chairs. Uh
Nah,
okay,
I
Hakan
mean,
says no. Let's just
I
go
mean,
in,
it could
save
be
time.
useful just looking at it. I mean, it might be
It's
something that
it's
we can
it's a
use.
waste of time. We don't really need. I mean, what's there gonna be like more torches? We already have enough.
All right. So
Okay.
Cohen says no. Fresno says, voiced her, or he has voiced his idea. The rest of you, does anyone else want to speak up on this? Otherwise, we'll just continue with repairing torches and such.
Continue.
All right. Majority says continue, so at least two of them say continue. No one speaks on Fresno's behalf. So in
Oh
that
yeah.
case, we light the torches. How many torches do we light?
I would like
I'll
to.
light one,
I'd
and
like one.
Okay.
okay, so that makes
You
two.
want you both want to light a torch each from your supplies?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so Gudrick lights one, so minus one torch from Gudrick. And then of course Hakun, use one of your torches too.
Yeah.
Okay. And who are our torchbearers for this expedition? Who will bear
Someone's
the
gonna have
light?
to bear my torch because I have the 10-foot
I
pole
can
poke
take
with.
one and head to the front. Or oh, you have
Okay.
the 10-foot pole.
Yep. I have a 10-foot pole.
So
What's your
Gudrick,
HP?
okay,
4.
pretty good.
Yeah, he's
Hmm,
pretty good for a thief.
All right, Gudrick,
yeah,
sending you to the front then with the torch and 10-foot pole.
Yep.
Good to
Can
go.
I hold a 10-foot pole in a torch? Can I
Yes,
do that?
you can.
Okay then. All right, then I'll do that.
You apply less force when prodding down.
A little less, but it's not much of a difference.
Yeah.
If you look at the module
I
B1
can
art, you can see that with the fighter doing that.
I can go up front with him as well, and I'll just have my shield and sling out.
Okay, so we'll go down the list. You guys can tell me what you want to equip. Here's module B1's cover art in case no one's familiar with it. You can see this fighter right here prodding ahead with this spear. On the other hand, he has this lantern. It's pretty neat. Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Next is starting with Hakon the Acolyte. What would you like to wield in your hands?
Uh, I'll get a what should I call it? What do I have? Okay, I'll get a mace and a symbol in my hand.
Okay, good to go. And Lorenzo. Oh wait, sorry. One more thing. What rank do you want?
Oh, I'll be in second.
All right, good. All right, Lorenzo. What would you like to wield?
I'll wield a sling and symbol, and I'll be in second.
Okay. And Fresno, what would you like to wield?
Sling and shield
And what position? First?
first.
Good. Right. Valdemar, the veteran. What would you like to wield between your equipment? You've got various combinations.
W.
W.
Go ahead.
I'll wield my spear going in there just in case.
Spear. You want spear one hand or two hands?
Two hands.
Okay. Nice. More damage. Um,
Yep.
the reason why I asked for one hand is because if you do one hand, you can wield your shield too. So sacrifice some damage for
Yeah.
defense. Let's see. Alright, but you're probably not going to be defending. You're just going to focus on attacks because it's probably setting you to rank 2. So, is that fine? You want to be second rank with your spear?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. So spear in two hands, second rank. Okay. And Akira, the veteran. Do you want to? What would you like to wield?
I have my spear, right?
Yeah, spear and sling, or just spear, or just sling.
Just spear.
Okay. So rank 2 is kind of full now. We got 3 there. Rank 1 is full too, so you're going to be rear guard. Rank 3, is that fine?
Yes.
Okay. And Amster, our halfling, you'll probably be rear guard too. What would you like to wield? Amster?
Zara.
Zara.
Oh, shit, my bad. I want to wield my spear in the rear guard,
Alright, good to
so
go.
third rank.
Nice. Alright. After some preparations, your men are ready, right? By the time you're ready to go in, it is turn 4. That's when we light our
Actually, I'm
torches.
sorry. Who has the torches?
I have a torch.
Hakun, and Guldrick.
Oh, I don't have a torch.
Oh,
Who's in the
who
back?
you want to pass it to Akira or Amster?
I'll give it to Akira.
Akira, is this fine? You're gonna carry a torch in your other hand.
Yes.
Okay. Without you, we cannot see. All right,
In the back.
in the back, yes.
Definitely.
All right, so turn 4 is the time we enter, because turn 3 was us descending the wall. Turn 4, we lit our torches pretty much and got
It's
our
turn
weapons
1
out.
already? I thought it was turn 0 when we turn like torches.
I just started with us turn 0 as soon as we got to the ruins, just for energy
Oh, okay.
wise, so we can keep
Okay.
track of and tell you how long it is
Oh,
until you
okay.
get tired, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
So, all right. Technically, we could say this is turn 0, right? If we do a rest right now, we'll reset the clock pretty much. Would you like to count this as turn 0? In that case, we'll just take a
Yeah.
rest before we go in, then light the torches.
Mm-hmm.
So breather.
Before we light the torches, we'll take a rest then.
Alright, so let's say before you light the torches, right, you organize the marching order at very least, and you guys equipped your weapons. You took a small
Mm-hmm.
break then, so your men go and take their shits and pisses and all that for 10 minutes. We'll take an in real life break of 5 minutes then too then. So go ahead, everyone, take a 5-minute break in real life as your characters take their breaks too. Come back in 5.
Marching orders also in party. Do you guys have any questions?
Also, how did the wolves get in there? Because the entrance
Wolves?
is has a pit. Because last time like more
Oh
wolves
no,
came.
we bypassed the pit. We went. Yeah, that's true. Unless
Yeah,
there's
it's like
another
how did
way
the
in
wolves
there.
get there?
They must
Yeah,
have found another way in, maybe.
yeah.
Or
The
like
We looked all
DM
around.
willed it so. That's how they got there.
yeah.
They flew over
And
the castle wall into the tower.
yeah.
Magic wolves.
As many wolves as DM needs to be.
I was hoping those wolf pups would still be there, so we could try and tame some.
Yeah, he did mention wolf pups, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
last time there's wolf pups, and you'd
but
think they'd still be there, considering
Well,
it'll.
let's hope we didn't respawn the wolves. That's what we should be hoping for.
we should just
Yeah,
ignore because if we run into wolves with wolf pups, then they're gonna attack us.
I
yeah.
mean,
Just tell the
we
parents and
killed
we'll steal
9
the wolf
wolves.
pup.
We killed
Just
9 wolves
good.
total.
Are we gonna get the dead wolves? Are we gonna get their heads once we go back down? Because
If they're still
Well,
there.
wouldn't it all be
They're
nasty?
all,
it's
yeah,
gonna
they're
be
all, you know,
no. They might be skeletons
rotted.
by this point. They're probably skeletons. It's
It's been
been
like 2 weeks since we came back. Yeah,
yeah. So they might just be skeletons.
they might be just gone in
I
general.
can see, and I can stick them in my bag since I got a bag now.
You can always wash. You can always wash your bag after the event too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have to carefully put them in
The
a bag.
reason I think they might be gone is because last time we got chased out by the dragon, might have just took them for dinner.
Mm.
No, we got chased out by the dragon at the other town.
No, we also got chased by here.
Anyway,
Oh right. Yeah, we did. That was a while ago. Maybe some wolf pups will respawn, and we can have dogs. Have any of y'all actually like tamed a pet?
It takes a while, like maybe like a year
Is
in
it
game
worth it?
time. I mean, I guess you have a wolf dog. You can command him to hit people and stuff. Yeah. Have a tamed wolf, and you just command him to, whatchamacallit, grapple them.
Bite their legs from under them and pull them and knock them on the floor.
You're just gonna see the wolf start like handcuffing them, just grappling them.
Oh my! Wolves magically spawn handcuffs and start handcuffing all the skeletons to steal their bones.
anyway.
Somebody is scheming.
Hey, listen, Boomer, me and you, we're the dream clerics. Dream team. I have a +2 to turn undead, and you have +1. Mm.
Yeah, that's why we're on second. So we got good clerics. Got 2 clerics, which should be enough.
By the way, Goldrick is a really big fat dude, but he's very nimble.
Like a cannonball falling off a wall.
like
Imagine
a
if he
Peter,
fell.
like a
It's
Peter Griffin.
Alright, so this is the current.
Medieval
While you guys
Peter
rested,
Griffin.
I mapped out the area for you since you guys took the time to rest here. So this is what, in case this can help you better, make your maps a bit more accurate. But the area you rested was just north of the rope, right, from the battlement. And this is the entrance toward the east of the tower
mm.
that you're about to enter. So the tower is about 20 feet by 20 feet. Each inch is about 10 feet on this scale. So that's the way into the tower. Alright. If you guys are ready, we'll make our way in.
Yeah.
Torches lit. Through the entrance is a 5-foot entryway where 2 doors would have been, but it looks like they've been blasted open. All that's left are scorch marks. Further in, you can see already beyond the bones of various animals. Looks like large wild dog bones, right? Maybe wolf bones, most likely. Toward the northwest, right here. But past that, you're making your way into the ruins. And the first thing you'll see as you enter is the eastern side is collapsed. The ceiling has collapsed into the east. So the east side is caved in. There's a stair to your direct south that ascends. So it begins toward the south and it ascends north. So it goes like that. And then there's a landing up there. And there's also a stair to the south, or sorry, north, that descends. This stair is descending under the ruins. So this one descends, the south one ascends. In the center, you'll see a table and some furniture that's just kind of scattered on the floor.
Is there anything under the table?
You'll see a corpse there, a rotting corpse, and you see among the rotting corpse are a bunch of giant rats munching on it. Or not giant rats, just normal sized rats. So as you enter, you hear some squeaking. You've got your torch
New York rat.
blazing. Right, torch lights the way, and the rats, they can see the torchlight. They kind of peek at you from where they stand under the table. Their eyes glowing or reflecting off the light. Right, so you can see a bunch of large rats, about a foot long. So very massive rats, not giant, but large, right, and plump with the meal that they've been enjoying. So
Yeah, New York rat.
yes. So you see rats toward the center. Um, let's see, yeah, rats toward the center. If you're interested, right? It smells horrible in here. It smells like someone died in here, right? So it smells,
Well, someone did die.
yeah, it smells like rotten carcass in here, right? Like rotting meat and flesh in someone's basement, right? It stinks. And while you're in here, you have a -1 penalty due to the smell. It also smells like
We
rat
just
feces in here at this point. So it
we
smells
just
like a
we
zoo, and it smells like, an old
Sorry
refrigerator full of
to
rotten meat.
interrupt. Ekin, it was a pleasure. I learned a lot about the game,
Oh,
and I need to bounce right now.
all good.
Yeah,
Thanks
take
for
care, guys. It was a
joining us.
pleasure.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Have a good one,
Happy
man.
New Year,
Happy New
all
Year's.
of you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to you too, man.
We're gonna move northward
no.
and start descending.
Yep.
All right, leading your men to the stairs north of here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the
To
party is
this.
exploring toward the north side. As we do this, does anyone want to discuss or do it differently? Very well. So the party makes their way toward the stairs and begins their descent. Okay. The stairs here seem to descend east for about 10 feet. Then there's a landing, right, directly under the first level, or level 0. The stairs then continue toward the south for about 10 feet to another landing, and then west to another for another 10 feet to another small landing, which leads you into um, a 10-foot landing toward the east, and then west is a platform going into a chamber. So, do you guys want me to map for you? If so, you'll move at only 20 feet per
No,
turn. Or sorry,
no.
No.
not 20 feet per turn. It will be 60 feet per turn. So 10 minutes you'll explore up to 60 feet.
No.
And then of course, if you map yourselves, you move 3 times faster.
We're mapping ourselves.
Mapping yourselves? Alright, I will not draw a map then until like you guys rest or something or want me to draw you a map of the area. So if you get lost, I can draw you out a map, but it'll take time. Alright, so you decide to look over your own maps and speed travel or speed run the area. So, kind of, right? Go over your own maps instead of mine. So, you've made it down into the platform, right? And from here, your only way to continue is either east into kind of the landing, which the stairs brought you down into. There's not much here. Um, or west into the platform. The platform, halfway across it, it's a 10-foot stone platform, about maybe 30 feet or 15 feet above a chamber floor, right? But this platform halfway across it, so the first 5 feet is still in the stair area, but the next 5 feet allows you to enter into a massive domed chamber with another stair up ahead, descending deeper. So west is really the only way to go, unless you want to check out this clearing to the east, where the stairs are.
No, we'll move. We'll just move west.
West? Okay. Your party begins to advance west, carefully observing, right? Mapping and moving, right? So
We'll
this is
start
considered
prodding.
exploration. Observing, yeah, prodding ahead too? Okay. So those who have a pole equipped can prod. Those who have torches equipped can light the way. Those who have weapons equipped can of course just be ready for combat, right? So various tools can be used as we explore. And we're utilizing 2 of them that are really good, torches and poles. Weapons are just there for combat, of course. Let's see. So we advance, tapping the floor onto the platform. Nothing happened. You're standing or overlooking, kind of like you have the high ground right now in this 30-foot tall chamber. You're 15 feet from the floor. The platform is only 15 feet tall. There's a stairway directly to your west, continuing 10 feet west into the chamber. This chamber is 20 feet by 20 feet. You're on the east side, right? Um, but the stairs ascend into the west side of the chamber. The stairs go 10 or 15 feet deep, 15 feet deep, 10 feet west. Okay. Would you like to descend these stairs, or the platform doesn't really have much on it?
Yeah.
Further, yeah, go ahead.
Descend, just descend.
Okay, further west along the stairs are more rotting carcasses. These ones, the furs are moldy and full of holes. There are bones here, but unlike the other bones outside, they have skulls attached.
Mm.
You can maybe
I
take this as
Birds.
I
a small
honestly
bounty.
don't want to touch them.
But they're
Seem like
diseased,
it's
Yeah.
right? They smell horrible. A
Mm-hmm.
bunch of
Yeah, no,
maggots in
I'll
them,
just leave them.
worms. Alright, maybe
These
we come
probably
back
I'll
and eat
get.
their skulls when they're fully decomposed.
Yeah, the skeleton.
Okay. Want to continue further downstairs?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright,
Those are where the
you've made it
bodies.
downstairs now,
Mhm.
and it still smells a little bit, but now you're in the chamber. It's 20 feet by 20 feet. Um, you see some, this chamber is kind of supported by some pillars, uh, pillars in each corner. Otherwise, there's one exit straight ahead. It's to the west. It's an open archway leading to a 10-foot wide corridor.
We will advance towards the arch.
Okay, pushing forward through this kind of, very boring area that has really nothing much to offer. You go through a 10-foot corridor, 8 to 10 feet tall, leading into a 10-foot corner, square corner, that continues north from here down a corridor. But as you're pushing toward this corner, in the southwest corner of the corner, right, you see that there's a pool of water here. It's fed by a small waterfall to the south. The water flows further westward through a hole in the wall, the bottom of the west wall.
How does this water look like?
It looks fresh.
Mm. How big is the hole?
It's not murky or anything. It just looks very crisp and clean water, clear water. Uh,
How
the hole that is on the south side, which the water pours down from, is not terribly large, but the hole to the bottom of the floor, further to the west, seems a lot larger. Like that's where most of the water flows naturally. It's fed by a fountain, right, or the waterfall south of here, and pours down into the west hole.
okay.
Okay. This
But
area is about 3 feet by 3 feet. It's not a lot of water. It's a very small waterfall, just like water
all right,
dripping from the wall.
we'll continue north or
All right, continue north down the corridor. The corridor does continue north for 10 feet to a door up ahead, based on the torchlight we've got, which torches in the front, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
In the front
we
and
can see a
back.
lot further ahead. So we can always see 10 feet ahead, which allows us, you know, a lot more observation, right? So we're
Mhm.
seeing 10 feet ahead or 3 meters ahead right now, and we see a door at the end of this corridor to the north. Also, the torchlight provides you light into the water if you're interested. Uh, in the water, you can see that there's actually a bunch of coins in the pool.
Hmm.
How many, first of all?
What kind of coins?
Uh, they're they're copper pieces and silver pieces just sitting in the
Hmm.
water.
How
But
many can we tell of?
the flooring of this pool is not normal rock. It's like gravel,
Hmm.
and the water is moving
So it's like
quite
a
kind of
wishing
fast.
well. It was like a wishing well or something.
Yeah, like a wishing
Hmm.
pool, wishing well.
All right. Someone prod it the hole
I
real
could do
quick.
that. I could prod it.
You want to push
Carefully
into the
prod.
water, see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, as you push
And we're
into it,
gonna.
the gravel seems like it moves a lot. The gravel seems to kind of easily slide into the hole, right? Like as soon as you press down, a good chunk of it just breaks apart toward the west and drops some of the
Hmm.
coins down into the hole to the west, right?
Hmm.
It's and you can hear that water splashing toward the west. It drops down pretty deep, so that's a bigger waterfall, right?
So don't step in that.
Yeah.
Did
Do we
anyone
want to
bring
try
their
and get the coins? Because I have a.
No.
other coins? Yeah. Next time we'll just have to bring a
There's
shovel.
coins here. The most valuable ones are the silver ones. The coppers might not be
Yeah.
worth it.
Mhm.
Oh, we well
Let's
we
just head to the
could.
north.
Yeah.
We can't. We can't. We need a
There's
shovel.
about
Yeah.
just to give you a rough estimate of
If
how
it
many
falls into
coins.
the hole, I'm making a suggestion, like
Hang
just
on.
an idea
What does
of
it
is
take?
just using a bag to catch it before it falls into the hole. You know,
Well,
just
like,
holding it there, and it could be sifted out
I don't
later.
know. Just in general, this seems sketchy. I don't want to touch it.
what'd
Let's
you
just
say,
go to the
Ike?
north.
Continue north.
Yeah, that's just
Okay.
an idea if we want to try it
All
later.
right. What did you say about the coins, though? Ike?
Uh, you can see there's at least maybe 2 dozen, close to 2 dozen pieces of silver. There's a lot more copper though, almost triple the amount of copper in there
Hmm.
that
So
you might
about
collect.
24 silvers, I would say.
All right.
But we can come
We
back later
will.
for it if you want.
We'll come back later.
Like
Yeah, we'll come
Fresno
back
said.
later.
Yep.
Scout more of the
We
dungeon
will.
out, see if there's more to, come back. So we confirm or we can mark on our map this is an area to come back to, right, to loot. Um,
Yeah.
but let's press forward.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay, very well. Alright, we're exploring toward the north right now to a corridor. Okay, let's see.
All right.
On dice. Alright, we've been in the dungeon for only about a turn now at this point, moving through the ruins and such. So it's turn one. We've been exploring for about 10 minutes. Okay. Alright, but
All right.
we can advance up to 90 feet per turn. We've arrived at the door in this corridor. Let's see. Uh, there doesn't seem to be much along the walls here. You're in the tomb of Master Fu, and this used to be a stronghold. Along the walls here, though, there's like old pots right now, a few old pots
Hmm.
Along the wall in the north room that we're gonna head
in
into.
the corridor that you're at right now. There's a door at the very end. The door is just
Hmm.
an old wooden door so far, but you can see or it looks reinforced with metal, right? There's a large uh, iron kind of barring the this side of the door with a keyhole toward the east where the handle is. So it looks like a
All right.
pretty well reinforced door to block entry into the further into this complex, right? Naturally, this is the first line of defense here. Just a large,
Okay.
heavy, old wooden door with a lock on it.
Could I listen? Could I listen at the door?
You could. So as the thief begins to listen against it to see if he hears anything beyond it, you guys can all uh, take on other actions. Either stand guard, do nothing or maybe even look around, right, while he does this. So we'll start with Hakan, or Hakun. Hakun, what would you like to do while he's listening against the door?
Those pots, can I check them out? How many is
Sure.
there you said?
There's a total of 2 no normal pots, the rest are broken.
I'll check those 2 normal pots.
Okay, you'll start with one.
Yeah.
There's 2 pots to check. So you check one, maybe someone else can help find the look at the other one. Lorenzo, what would you like to do? You're a cleric, so I
I'll
might advise you to get ready to guard, right, with your symbol.
yeah. I'll guard to the east and
Uh, like
standing
east
at the
back the way you
corner.
came, right?
Yeah, like standing at the corner.
Okay, because right now
Like,
we're in a quarter right now, so you're near the
mhm,
front. So you're actually not. When you look east, you see a wall, but you have to push
yeah,
southward to see the quarter to the
yeah.
east. So you
I'll
break
move
formation,
south.
right? You push out to the
Mhm,
south to guard east
mhm.
as he's
I'll
listening
just
against
have
the wall.
I'll just have my symbol and sling ready.
All right, good to go.
Watch,
And
watching,
Fresno,
listening. Mhm,
uh, you were at the front with, you know, you were at the front with Gudrick, but Hakan pushed up to the front, or not Hakan. Gudrick's up here. Hakan is nearby. He's kind of like right behind you, looking at a pot. You're at the front. Fresno, do you want to help listen? Do you want to just stand guard? I mean, guarding is listening too, so.
Are there any doorways in this area?
Yeah, there's a door in front of us to the north. A reinforced wooden door that's locked.
Okay. I'll stand by the door with my shield ready and I'll listen, like, trying to listen past the door if there's
Okay.
anything in there.
You won't hear much if you just listen, right, from here, because there's a heavy door. But if you press your ear against it, you might be able to hear what's beyond it. You want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, so you listen against the door, hear noise. You're doing this with Guldrick. Both of you are doing this together. Okay. Alright, so you guys are willing to put your head against this
Oh,
door?
oh, he's doing it too already.
Yeah. But you do it together
That's
as
Oh,
we
that
okay.
feels
suggest.
like
The
an
more the
engage.
merrier. Believe me, the more the
Yeah,
merrier.
we'll,
Okay.
we'll see who can listen better.
Alright, Baldemar, you're behind them in second rank. You're with Hakan and Lorenzo. Lorenzo is moving toward the south to guard the east. Hakan is looking at a pot. What would you like to do?
Can I start and guard behind the dudes that are listening into the door in case something jumps out?
Okay. You want to like watch the
I'll just
door,
stand
or
right
do you want to
behind.
watch behind us?
I'll watch behind them.
Okay. So you look toward the south slash southeast. Um,
Got it.
and Gildrick, we know what you're doing. You're hearing noises against the door. Akira,
Yes,
you're at
sir.
the back, holding a torch and spear. Some people are joining you from the front. Looks like Lorenzo is joining you back here. Do you want to just stand guard, or is there something else you want to do? You do see some pots up ahead.
Can I check out the pots?
Sure. There's one more that no one's checking out. You want to check that one, or do you want to check the same one as Hakun?
Yes, I'll check the other one.
Good to go. Emster, what would you like to do? You're also at the very back.
Zero.
Nearby is a pool of water to your southwest with a bunch of coins in it.
Mm. There. Hey there.
Zera, Amster, are you with us? Alright.
Found
Amster
the same.
seems to be out of it, right? He's kind of like standing there exhausted, looking around,
I'll take
sweating, right? As per
Lazy
usual.
halfling.
Lazy
Or
halfling,
or
right? Maybe he's just slow trying to keep up in all his heavy armor. Let's see.
or he got poisoned.
Maybe, yeah. And actually, that's right. Amster is heavy, so we're actually exploring at the rate of 60 feet. No, 30, 90 feet per turn. So every 90 feet of movement actually is going to be a turn passing, not 180. Let's see. Because Amster is slowing us down, and he's slowing us down even more, right? As he kind of takes a seat, like, starts breathing heavily, like, oh my god, I'm so tired, right? I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. Let's see. Alright. Next up is we'll see the results. So as a few of us are listening against the door, we're gonna start with any immediate actions. Listening is a passive action, right? It takes some time. But immediate actions will be like looking at the pots, for example. So Khan, we'll start with you. You get down, maybe on your knees, and have a look at one of these pots. You wanna just look at it, or do you wanna open it, or what do you do with it?
How big is it, first of all?
It's about the size of a shoebox. It's not very large.
Can I pick it up and shake it?
Sure. You pick up the pot. It's covered in dust, and as soon as you pick it up, you can feel that it's filled with liquid.
Liquid. Okay.
Yes.
Like it like obviously the feeling of something slushing in there.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
This
not
pot was
open
I
it.
very
want
old, right? This could be
I
some
wanna
fine
look at
wine.
the other one.
All right. When you turn around, you see someone's already looking at this one. It's Akira. Akira,
Oh.
what do you want to do with this pot?
I throw it against the wall.
Okay.
Oh.
Akira
What?
picked
No,
it up
no,
and is about to
no.
throw it
No, I
against the wall.
stopped him.
You stop him? Akira, do you want to stop
Yeah.
or do you want to keep going?
I dodge him.
Okay.
Yeah. I dodge him.
All right. You kind of try to do it before he can stop you.
Can
Rolling
I,
initiative.
can I stop him so
Wah,
he can?
wah,
You're
wah.
busy doing something else, right? You're not with him in this moment.
Okay.
Why are you throwing it?
Okay. Hakan is the one with him. So, all right. You try to stop him. So this is Hakan 5. The attacker is 3, which is you. Or 5 is sorry Akira, the defender, and the attacker is red.
Oh.
So that would be Hakun. Hakun, you were not fast enough. So he picked up the pot and slammed it into the wall, and the contents spill out. It's just full of wine. It's very, very
Oh
strong
my
wine,
god,
right?
that could have been worth money. Why'd you do that?
It smells very strong. But it splashes, we make noise. Wandering monster
Oh
check.
my, good job, dude.
Alright, as soon as he hit the wall with the pot, we start to hear noises beyond the door that the
Nice, now we
thieves
have
or
monsters
that
too.
the guys up ahead don't need to really listen for anymore because they already hear something because of that sound. Another way to
No
attract sounds is to make
shot,
noise yourself.
man. Being
So
trolled by this dude.
rookie mistake. Let's see. All right,
Bro, come on.
there's a sound you're hearing north of the door. It's a sudden movement, is what it is. Let me see what exactly it does. You just kind of hear a sudden like movement, as in like wood, wooden things, wooden maybe containers popping open, right? Sounded like maybe a door opening or something, maybe a chest
Shit.
opening, right? And the air starts to get really cold.
Oh, probably like some undead risen up from their coffins.
This is the locked door, right?
Yeah, it's beyond the locked door.
We're gonna
Thank goodness.
pull the party back.
Okay.
Yeah, let's back away from
Fucking
the door.
I give Akira a slap and tell him don't do that again. Stupid.
All right. He's got wine over his hands. You guys fall
Fucking
back.
wasted 10, like maybe 10, 15 silver wasted there.
Yeah, how much did that wine look like it was worth it?
It's hard to tell. It's all over the place now.
Okay. Okay.
It smelled really fine though. Let's see.
Oh
Can we
my
base it
god.
off of the vase that Hakan got? Like how much would that vase be if it had wine in it?
Well, a normal thing of wine might cost about 1 silver, but fine wine might be worth 5 or 10 times as much.
How would I know that fine wine would be so expensive?
Because
I'm a fighter.
I tried stopping you. Why would I be stopping you if I didn't know it was worth something?
You were there on
Yeah.
your explanation.
We're in the middle of a dungeon. You're gonna smash things against the wall and attack monsters, bro?
He's brave.
Yes.
Alright. So we fall back to the south toward where the pool is. Any objections to this?
No, we just get back in formation.
Back in
Yeah, we
formation?
get back in
Okay.
formation.
We
We're just
reform the
gonna
ranks. So first rank becomes
quietly-
first rank again, and anyone who broke rank resumes their position. How do you guys want to continue from here?
Just
Are
gonna-
the hinges on our side?
No.
We're just gonna quietly listen, and try to make as little noise as possible. We're just gonna listen towards the.
Listen toward the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll listen again. Yeah.
And we'll try to just make as little noise as possible until we hear the sound go away.
Okay. You press your heads against the door and try to listen. And the entire time the door feels cold. Is this fine?
It's
No,
it's
we're
undead.
listening. We're listening from the corner. You can.
Oh, you guys fell
Yeah,
back?
we moved away.
Yeah.
Okay.
We fell back.
Yeah,
So
we
you
there.
fall
fell back.
back to the corner. The tail of your party falling back east. The head of your party in the corner itself. And you just listen toward the door.
Mhm.
Alright, well you can't hear much then. There's nothing there but a door. A door would block any sound. The only way to hear anything beyond the door is to press your head against it, unless it's making loud sounds behind it.
All right. We'll wait for a couple minutes then to see if anything happens.
Just kind of wait them out. Okay.
Mhm.
Alright, so basically, earlier when we were listening toward the door, looking at wine pots, guarding various positions, a turn passed. It was turn 2 that passed. Or turn 1 through 2 passed. And then just now we're passing through turn 3. So we're at turn 3 now. Let me do a wandering monster check. Okay, it's been quiet. We're at turn 3, so you've been in the dungeon for roughly 30 to 40 minutes. Okay. Um, you've just passed the turn 3 passed, so now it's turn 4, right? So, for turn 3, of course, that was the turn in which you guys just kind of waited the monsters out, and nothing happened. Now it's turn 4, wandering monster check. Alright, it's been quiet. It no longer feels cold.
Okay.
All right.
I want to continue on without smashing
There's gotta
anything this
be.
time.
There's gotta be undead in there. So yeah, Venny, come on, why you
You
gotta do that, bro?
want me to start opening up this door or what?
Yeah, you got a lock. You got a lock.
I got keys.
All right, go.
Opening the door that we just heard undead coming from.
Well, we have two clerics here.
At
Actually,
least
you
we're
know
ready
what?
for it.
Yeah,
Is there no hidden latch somewhere?
there's a pot full of wine here, and there's also coins in that water. Do you guys just want to get this wine, bag up the coins, and get out? Just get some treasure and get out, because we don't gotta fight everything every time.
I think that's just I think that would just be a good haul, especially with all those
Yeah.
coins in the water.
So let's
Yeah.
I
go.
can use my bag
Let's just
to
get
make
out of
it.
here. Yeah. We're gonna do the smart thing,
What?
Ekin. We're not gonna fight monsters again for like the fifth time.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get the coins out the water.
So first we're
What
gonna
what type of bag is?
hang on. First we're gonna fetch the wine pot.
Oh, the good
Didn't
one?
Hakan already grab it?
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, it's already grabbed. So who's gonna
Okay.
carry it?
Yeah.
This is it's a fragile item, so naturally whoever
I have
carries
a
it, if they
pack.
fall, they'll break it, right?
Yeah.
I have a
Get the.
pack.
Okay, goods are you gonna store in your pack.
Mhm.
Okay, it's a medieval, uh, it's a medieval what's it called, frame pack, right? That's the backpack. They didn't have normal backpacks in the old days, so it's a frame with like
Does it have like a sleeve or what's it called, like the strap? Does it have a strap?
it's got straps. You can hang it off of the pack if you want, or you can put it in the pack, making it somewhat waterproof. But
Yeah, I
it's
put it
not
in the pack.
damage proof in the pack.
Yeah,
Put it in
I
the
was just
bag.
trying to figure out for my own bag. So I
Okay.
could.
And mhm.
Of course, the so sacks, by the way, usually can only carry small items. Bags can carry normal sized, and packs can carry large items. This pot is considered like normal sized. So you couldn't ever fit this pot in a sack usually, but you could fit it in a pack. So if you open the pack up, you can stuff it in there, right?
All
Right,
right.
it's in
And
there.
who all has other than the pack with the wine in it? Who all has a bag?
I have a
So
bag.
so you have a bag, I believe. Let me see if I have a bag.
I only have a sack.
You have a sack. That's still good. That's good. Anyone else have a bag or a sack?
I don't think so.
Uh, uh
Any
no
of the
one else.
rookies have any supplies?
Valdemar, Akira. You guys have a storage?
Looks like Amster is broken. You guys look back down the corridor as per usual. How Zero fails you, and
Mm.
or, yeah, he's
No,
broken over
I
there,
know.
crying in the corner.
Alright, so Ekin, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have one person uh with the well, one person with the sack at the end of the pool, like holding it out to catch any coins that like fall, and we're gonna have someone like just scoop the coins out with
Okay.
their.
So who wants to? Whose sack are we using, by the way?
We are using. Whose sack was it? You had a sack, right, Hakan, and then Fresno.
Hakun?
My sack is filled with torches, actually, never
Okay.
mind.
Then don't use his sack then.
Okay. Well, Fresno, you have a sack.
Didn't
Uh, uh,
Baltimore have a sack?
Wait, actually,
Yeah. Huh?
Goldrick, you're. Oh yeah, Baldemar, do you have a sack? Stubby.
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 Alright,
Uh,
let's see.
I can't hear you. You may need to leave and then rejoin the call if you're trying to speak.
Baltimore. We might have lost another. Yeah.
Valdemar, are you with us? Alright. Just a reminder, we've been playing since I think 12:30 p.m. Or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have an
12:30.
hour left.
So
We
we
have
have
like
about
an
an
hour
hour
left.
left to make progress.
We're good.
Yeah.
So
I'll,
actually,
I'll just
Goldrick,
empty my bag and use my bag
Goldrick,
to catch
also
the coins.
Goldrick, your sack is what's in your pack? What do you all have in your pack, Goldrick?
I just have the that vase and the and 4 torches. That's it.
Okay, well in that case you could just set it out for now.
Alright, we've
The wine
been
and the torch.
discussing and looking over our gear for about a turn, by the way. So therefore, I'm gonna draw a map while you guys continue discussing.
Alright, So Goldrick, what you could do is you'll take the wine out, put it like just carefully in the torches, and then you'll help us scoop these coins, and then you could just put them back in. Um,
All right.
you might be able you could just maybe strap the torches to the side and put the coins in the wine pot in the pack itself. So yeah, you can just do that. So yeah, we have our when you're done mapping, you can we have our plan.
Okay.
So we're just planning on taking up these coins and going back, right?
Yeah, we're gonna take the coins and the
Right.
wine, just get out of
W-
here.
Why are we
What
getting
I
out? What?
Yeah,
yeah.
because there's
What?
monsters. There's monsters.
Where?
We're
Yeah,
gonna
there's
fight.
We're
There's
gonna
on the
turn them.
other.
They're
there's
undead. What's our job if we don't
there's a
turn them? What?
prophet. There's a prophet right here, right in front of your eyes. So
20, 25 silver.
we have an hour left, and yeah, there's money here. Hey,
Yeah,
money's money.
that's a lot of silver.
Yeah, there's silver and there's
This is a 5-foot scale at the moment. This map. Usually I draw 10-foot
five.
scale maps. This one's 5-foot scale.
I don't know why we're leaving so early.
Oh, so this whole corridor is like 5 foot. You can.
No, it's 10 feet. I put a 5-foot
Okay.
scale, so every inch is 5 foot right now.
Ah,
But
okay.
we'll see what happens with getting these coins. We could
Okay.
decide after if we want to try and go further or not.
Alright,
All right.
so
Well, we
So
only have an hour left, so let's decide, man.
let's just get this loot and get
we've
out.
got
And
plenty of game
do.
time left. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know why we're
Or we
leaving when we
can
have
always go
plenty.
back to town. We can go
By the
back to
time you're
town.
done discussing and planning, it's turn 5. So we'll take another rest then. Or actually, yeah, we have to take another rest. So if turns
Okay.
5 through 6, you're resting.
Okay. We
Okay.
could always also just go to town and then come back
Alright,
the next
take a
day.
5-minute break,
For what?
everyone. Your
We could
characters
buy
need to
equip.
take their shits as well.
Yeah. We could take
What?
the equipment. We could take the silver. Go to town. Buy some more equipment, and then just come back the next day.
Then you're gonna waste like 20 minutes going back and forth.
And do
Right.
you want? Okay. So if you guys want to just get this loot and then clear out maybe the next room, and then we head out.
We're
I'm
like
fine with
barely
that.
stepped further than what we did last time.
But there's money right here. We would have had a little bit more.
I understand we get this money, but I don't see a reasoning for getting out so
Okay.
early.
We can attempt
It's
to
because we
see
have an hour left.
about going
Combat, you know
further.
how
We can try and listen if there's how
combat can
many.
yeah, combat can take time. So that's
It
cool.
Yeah.
Where are you
it was
guys at
cold,
right
so
Wasn't
it's
now? Where
wasn't
did you
there
undead.
guys
We have
another
go?
to
door?
clear it.
Where are you
Okay.
guys at right now? Where did you go?
Okay, then you
Basically-
cannot speak to them. They're on their break, but even then, you're not playing.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. You're
What?
welcome to spectate, but you cannot join their game.
It's what? It's gonna be skeletons? Oh no.
Wasn't there
Well,
another door in that room?
we heard doors creaking, so I'm thinking it's coffins
Yeah,
that are
Yeah, I'm
opening
thinking
up.
coffins as well.
Yeah,
And I
coffins.
don't
What
think
is it
you
gonna
have
be?
garlic.
It can't be zombies because it's only level 1. It has to be skeletons.
Oh, you don't know he can
Vampires.
burn. You don't know he
Yeah,
can
there
burn.
can be vampires.
You don't know he can burn. Remember there were zombies in the silent this tomb?
Yeah, but they freaking came up from the level 2. I don't know where there is no
we'll
level
just
two
There
warm
was
here.
up.
one in level 1.
We'll form up. If anything happens, we'll make a choke point. But okay. Well, right now, let's get the silver in the bag in the pack.
Yeah, we're just trying to get this money first.
Do we need a
Because
break? Can we just continue this?
You guys are resting. They need their breaks.
Yeah,
So,
we're
2 more
resting
minutes
right now.
for your break.
Yeah, 2 more minutes. So just to go over it, we're gonna have Hakan. We're gonna have you with your. No, not you. Fresno. With your bag, you're gonna be scooping, and Goldrick, you're gonna have your pack, and then you're just gonna be holding it and just catching any coins that are like falling out. But don't make sure not to step into the water, guys. 'Cause if you step in the water, you might slip and you might fall down that hole. So just be very careful not to step in the
At
water.
least you make it to level 2, most
Yeah,
likely.
careful not to step in the water.
Is it just a pool of water? I forget where.
It's
Because I
a
heard like a water fountain.
gravel is like very, very loose. So if you step in, you're probably gonna get killed. Do not step in the water.
He said the hole was like 5 foot.
So why are we resting again? Didn't we rest when we came down?
We're on turn 5. We're on turn 5. Turn 5. The torches are
But we
dimming.
rested right before we came in.
Yeah, the torches are dimming. We've been in here for like 5 turns.
Okay, I guess.
So okay, then we'll have to light another torch then.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how did Akira even throw that pot? Wasn't he holding a torch?
Probably dropped it and picked it up.
Then that would have taken a turn around.
It does
Then.
not take a
That's
round to drop
so,
a torch.
yeah.
And
That's
we were
so
not in
much
combat,
money.
also.
But we're not in combat. Yeah, this is free flow.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I
That
mean,
was
it
so
was
much
technically
money.
combat because I was
Alright,
attacking him.
now let's get back in. So,
Yeah. Get back in.
okay.
So.
What has been ruled has been ruled. So we shouldn't be
Mhm.
spending time questioning what already has happened. So, let's see. Um, alright. It's now turn 6, right? So we'll light new torches. Who's gonna light new torches?
I guess I will light another torch so that'll bring me down to 3
I'll
left.
light one
Yeah, and
too.
I can. Oh, you have. Okay.
Okay, Hakun and Gudrick refill our torches, each lighting one. Okay. Alright. In that case, our torchbearers remain the same. It's Akira and Gudrick. Alright. So you guys have rested, your men are ready to continue. How do you wish to continue?
So what we're gonna do, we can while we're doing this, they're not gonna step into the water, but we're gonna use Fresno's bag to scoop up some coins, and then Goldrick is going to use his pack. He's gonna take out the wine and the torches carefully, and he's going to scoop up any coins that go down the water.
Alright, well he's gonna have to step into the water then to like put it over
Oh,
the hole or something,
put it
right?
over the hole.
No, he can what he can do is he can tie the pack to
Oh,
his ball with rope.
kind of create the net.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, he has a net. What?
Oh,
Yes,
do
I
you have a
do
net?
have a net.
Mm-hmm.
He can just use the net. Wouldn't that be more effective?
For fish, but for like small objects, they'll just kind of flow right through,
Like
right?
coins.
It might-
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then. He's
He
use the
might be
pack.
able to. He might be able to use the net to help tie the pack, maybe.
You
So
could just
No,
use the pack and
no.
like
He
my
just uses the
spear
rope.
as like to hold the bag,
The net
so you
is
can
good
just
if you
put
can
the
maybe
spear over it.
place stuff over it, like ferns and stuff, right? Create kind of a blanket, but
yeah.
we don't
Use
have
our
that.
clothes.
Yeah. Oh, you could use your clothes, I suppose. It would take time
No.
stripping
It'll
yourselves
take
and.
time.
Let's just use a pack, a rope, and a pole.
All right. It's naturally, physically, right? Not the most
Hmm.
efficient, but because the hole is pretty large, right? Like I said, the hole that the water's flowing down into is large, so you might catch some of the coins, but you won't catch all of them, right? So
Yeah.
you will like be moving it around trying to catch the coins from falling, right? It'll
Yeah.
be filled up with gravel as you do this, and potentially some coins that were sadly flowing down into the hole. But is this fine? Is this a risk you're willing to take?
Yeah, he'll just catch as many silver as he can.
The bag
Yeah,
might
he'll
cover
focus
about
in.
a third of like the coins that sadly flow down if we start messing with the gravel.
We can. How? We can. I mean,
Do you have any tools to maybe scoop it,
Scoop
making
it.
it safer? A
All
shovel,
I
Let's see.
have is a
perhaps.
I use my
pickaxe.
shield.
we
You want to
can.
use your shield? You can use your shield.
Would my
Yeah.
shield work?
Yeah, you could.
I'll use my
It's
shield
like a
then.
tray almost, right? So,
Yeah. There
all
we
right,
go.
Fresno.
Good.
Where do you want to start? Do you want to start toward the west, where the water's flowing down, or do you want to start toward the east, where it's like
I'll
less?
start towards where the water's flowing down and I'll work my way back upstream.
All right, good
So
call.
hopefully we catch more coins than this.
Perhaps someone will help, right? So, Fresno is starting to catch them with her shield. The hole in the west wall, by the way, so the hole in the north wall is about only a foot by a foot, right? So it's not a very large hole in the south wall, but the hole in the west wall is 3 feet by 3 feet, right? A
Yeah.
shield is about it's about maybe
Got a foot.
1.5 foot by 1.5 foot. Okay,
Yeah. So someone
so
else also has another
if you have a
shield he
bunch of
can.
shields, you can stack them, maybe even block the
Yeah.
hole, right?
So Baldemar has. They also have a shield, right? He could,
Valdemar,
if
Yeah, I
they're
got a
here.
shield.
if they're here, they
Debbie,
can help.
you have a
Yeah,
shield,
they're
Yeah,
Debbie?
sorry,
here.
I was gone.
Okay.
You have a
Valdemar
shield,
comes
Debbie?
over with this shield, and you guys can like put them side by side, creating about 3 feet of shield, and then bury them in the gravel directly, west or directly east of the western exit of the hole or the water, kind of blocking off. Little bits of gravel will go, push through the gaps in the shield or go under the shield, but that should actually secure at least 90% of the coins.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great.
Alright, good thinking. Let's see.
That's
So
good.
Fresno and Baldemar get to work. Instead of scooping, right, they were about to start scooping, but they realized they could just block off the exit
I
with their
mean,
shields.
for the remainder, I mean, Goldrick could still use his back to catch any like falling ones.
Yep.
Yeah, I can
So,
give my bag to someone else and they could do that while I hold the
No,
shield
Goldrick
and
already has one.
we record. Oh, he does? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
alright.
And while they're doing this weekend, I'll just guard to the north with my symbol.
I'll guard to the east.
So we have some guards posted north and east then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me go down the
Basically,
list to
all
make
of it
sure I
together.
know what everyone's doing. Akan, you said you guard to the east.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank
Indeed.
you. And then Lorenzo, you said you guard to the north.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
we have a barrier to the north, which is nice, so you don't really have to worry too much to the north. Fresno, you're gonna be blocking off. You're gonna carefully plant your shield in the gravel. Hopefully you don't fall in. But after you plant your shield there, hopefully and it will just kind of be pressed up against the wall at that point. At that point, you can start grabbing coins with your hands, right? Is that fine? Or you say you want to use your bag to scoop?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the coins and I'll just stick them in my bag then since we have the
Okay.
shields.
So grab them with your hands, stick them in your bag. Good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Someone could hold on to them too
Is there
while
stuff
they're.
in your bag already? It doesn't really matter actually. You're just tossing coins in there. You're not tossing gravel.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. So,
Someone could also. Sorry.
oh, go ahead.
Someone could hold on to them as they're putting the shields in. So they don't
Okay. So someone get ready to just hold on to Fresno in case she falls in.
Yeah, both
You
Fresno
suggested.
and Baldemar, which I don't believe we have. I mean, we have Akira. Akira can like, I guess, kinda
Okay,
hold both of
Valdemar
them.
and Fresno, the first thing they're going to be doing is planting their shields. That doesn't take very long, but that's the first course of action for them. And right after that, they're going to loot together. So other guys can provide security like Goldrick. Goldrick, you can like provide security for Fresno and Valdemar by getting ready to like pull them back in case they fall or whatever. Is that fine
I
with you,
thought
Goldrick?
that Goldrick was using his pack as an extra.
Oh, okay.
Extra. Yeah.
He's gonna scoop coins with his
Well,
hand and throw them into his pack.
Mm-hmm. Well, first
No,
he
no,
can
not
help
with
them.
his hand. He's still gonna
Yeah.
use the pole and the pack to
Oh,
scoop
and
up
just kind of
any like
gonna get ready to
Yeah.
catch
scoop up
coins on
any
the way down.
extra coins.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, the
first,
coins that fall down.
yeah.
Okay,
First
he's
he
using
can
his
help
pole.
them with the shields, and then he could do that.
All right, and start catching any coins that go past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah. So let's just make
And then
this real simple
Akira,
and quick.
your job is to, what would you want to be the guy grabbing them in case they fall, or something else?
I can give him my rope and we could just tie it around ourselves. And he could just hold onto the rope.
Yeah, Benny.
Okay. So you'll take one rope, secure it between the two of you. So if one of you falls, the weight of the other can hold the other, or the guy can pull you down with him. And then Kira, if you're paying attention, you can hold onto the rope.
He's trying to talk,
Okay,
but I don't
good
hear
to
him.
go. Oh,
Okay. I couldn't hear him earlier, so
yeah,
I
I
thought
couldn't hear him
maybe.
either. We hear you now, though. Okay, we know what you want. That's good. So Kira's got the rope then, as uh, he ties it around Fresno and Valdemar before they get to work, and then they start planting the shields in there. Goldrick starts catching any loose coins, and it works well actually. You're grabbing these coins, you're catching coins, and you get actually basically 100% of the coins with this tactic. You get your shields back, you get your coins.
Woo!
Congratulations, you get a total of 24 silver pieces.
Right.
Let's see, so 24 silvers, and it was 72 copper pieces.
Alright.
Not bad. Could be better,
I'm
but
not really happy with that.
That's
just a
fine.
little bit of treasure. It's level 1. You're not going to find a ton, especially near the
Exactly,
entry.
which is why I'm telling them we should push on instead of wasting time and
Are
going
we
back
We got
brave?
down.
Are we
about
feeling brave today?
we got about 45 minutes left. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Usually
That's
we
like
should.
an hour. What?
Yeah. Usually we should leave at about like the 30 minutes mark or something.
We leave at the last like 15 minutes. There's no reason to waste that much time just to
Was,
leave.
wasn't there another door in that other room with the locked door?
I don't think we
What?
went
There's a
past
corridor
any
to the
room.
north. That's where the reinforced door is, right?
Yeah.
Or the heavy wooden
We
door.
should try to go through that door now.
Okay.
You guys want to advance north
Thought I
together?
heard that there was another door in
Are
there.
Yeah.
you guys sure about this?
Yeah. Yes. Let
Um,
me.
Okay.
When are we ever gonna
Oh,
advance through this
you
thing?
be stop. Don't talk to
Okay.
me like that, man.
All right.
Let's
I will.
keep it
I,
civil. All right.
Yeah.
We'll have a vote
I
if
will.
anything. So,
I will approach the door cautiously and listen at the door again.
Yeah.
okay. As Gudrick leads your party, he kind of is in the front, right? So he's leading your party toward the door. Real quick, do we have any disagreements on advancing, or are we gonna work together and keep going?
I would just
Also, just
y'all should just like prepare praying.
I'm telling you.
Start praying right away.
Also,
No.
FYI, I put that wine or that vase back in my pack,
Good to
nice
go.
and snug. Okay.
Appreciate it, Gudrick.
Yeah.
All right. Let's advance. Your man moves north toward the door, carefully and quietly exploring up to it, listening, right? When you guys get up there, Gudrick and Fresno, if you want together, you guys can listen against it.
Yeah, I'll keep my shield up against the door in case they try to bust through or something.
Oh, good call. All right. So shield ready against it, right? Listening against the door together. Your shield's kind of wet. And then same with you, Beldemar. Let's see. Your shields are wet. But it's not too much different. It just feels heavier. Um, okay. Heads against the door.
Fire
Listening.
retardant shields.
Yes, sir. Um, so, Hakon, as they're listening against the door, would you like to do anything other than guard?
No, I'll be ready to instantly start turning undead.
Okay, you're praying at this point.
Yeah.
Turning undead. Okay. Turn. Lorenzo, your action.
I'll be praying.
Alright. Good. Fresno
You
is
can pray
listening.
quietly. You can pray quietly if you just whisper the prayers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Baldemar.
Dubby.
You want to just hold? Or something else?
I
It
don't
is
really
my.
know what to do at this point.
You
Right.
can
Yeah.
stand guard and just
Okay,
make
yeah,
sure
I'll
that
stand
no other
guard then.
monsters come.
Yeah, he's on guard. Spear ready, right? Ready to jab into the doorway in case we breach. Let's see. So he's just standing by, on guard. Gildrick, you're at the front. We know what you're doing. You're listening. So hear noises to the north. Akira, you're the back. You want to guard toward the east. So back,
Is that
you look
our
back the way we came.
weak side?
Yeah, that's our rear guard right now. You can
Okay,
guard
I'll
toward the
stay
east or
there.
the south, right? Or the west.
Yes.
But
The
east is
south then.
south. Okay. You look toward the wall where the hole is. Maybe something will climb out of the wall. There's a 1 foot hole there. So Akira watches the south. And Amster is not with us. Amster's broken down. He's like sitting in the corner crying, like he can't handle this, right? He's like stressed
Lazy
the fuck
rat.
out. Like I can't anymore, right? He's just
Ethan, hide that map.
Fine, he can be bait if something
right.
comes through.
Mhm.
We can see the map on your thing, so can you
We'll
just let
throw
you
him
know?
in the room first.
Just letting you know, we can.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you guys can understand it, but appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So from here, let's see if we hear anything for the guards or for the guys listening ahead. Those who listen ahead, it's been very quiet, right? You hear nothing ahead, no insight on what might lie ahead, but we already kind of know what's there, so no need.
It's undead. There's
Right.
no reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's
So
see.
no, I just wanted to hear to make sure
Double
there was
check.
nothing.
Nothing else,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Nothing new.
I will.
Um,
I,
do we have
I,
lockpicks? First of all, I want to ask.
I
Do
have
we have
keys.
lockpicks?
I have keys.
Yep, he has it. Thief
Okay.
tools,
Yeah.
keys,
He's a
lockpicks.
thief.
Okay.
Um.
If not, I was gonna say I could use the rusty spear to try and pry it open.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, good last resort. Carefully open it. So we
I
heard
have a
nothing to the
crowbar.
north, and then toward the east and south. Let me check. We had one guard there. All right, no insight to anything to the south. No insight to anything to the east. I don't think anyone was listening toward the east. Maybe Valdemar fell back to listen to the east. All right. Yeah, nothing was heard. So the turn passed. It's currently turn 8. Because it's turn 8 now, I need to make a wandering monster check. It's been quiet. At the start of the next turn, right? You've been in the dungeon for 80 minutes now. 80 to 90 minutes. Carefully exploring. Shall we get this door open or something else?
Yes.
I will. I will
Yes, please.
stick. I will stick the key in there and try to open it
Alright.
as
Goodrick,
quietly as
you
I
just want to go
can.
straight into lockpicking?
You
Well,
don't want to check for traps?
I want to. I want to. Well, is there anything obvious that I can see that is trapped? Well, yeah, I'll check for traps. I'll check for traps.
Okay. So you'll spend the extra time to detect traps here, and you can make some basic offers. You can also make some observations for any signs of obvious traps or non-hidden traps. But you're
Yeah.
keeping an eye open for any hidden ones for a turn, so it'll take a little longer to get this door open. So as
Yeah.
Gildrick is right now detecting traps in the door, the rest of you will go down the list again. You can tell me what you want to do. You can also just say pass. If you say pass, I'll just assume your original action. So Hakun,
Pass.
okay. Lorenzo,
Pass.
Frenzlo,
I want to move to the side, like the way the open area whenever the door opens, so
flank
I
it.
can kind of like, yeah, kind of
Okay.
like either flank it or move into the doorway and use my shield as a barricade in case something tries to come out.
Good to go. Let's see. All right, and Gildrick is detecting traps. Akira, do you want to continue guarding toward the south or something else?
No, no, I want to do something else.
Good. Good to go.
So above us, is there like an opening? Are there like beams, wooden beams, set
In the ceiling,
horizontally? Yeah.
you look up and uh, the ceiling is stone and arched, and there are wooden beams every 10 feet supporting the height of the ceiling. So like usually they're at the corners. So there's like a wooden beam holding this height. There's a wooden beam holding this height. Does that make sense?
Okay. Uh, but okay. So like they're standing vertically,
Horizontally in the ceiling, just kind of
horizontally.
keeping the
Okay.
ceiling
I'm about to
up.
take my turn.
Is it possible that I can stand on it?
You want to get up there? On There's not
Yeah,
a lot of space up there. Like once you get up there, you're gonna be like pretty low.
that's fine.
Okay. The beams are about like 5 feet, or the beams are about, yeah, 5 feet from the ground, and then the space above it is about 3 feet. If that makes sense. 3 to 10
Okay.
feet. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Oh no, these are about maybe 6, 7 feet, and then there's like about a 1 foot spacing over it, something like that. Yeah. So you try your best to get up one of these beams. Then, as you're doing this, Valdemar, what would you like to do?
Is there any way I can guard just to make sure?
Which position you want to guard? Right now you're kind of in the middle of formation. you want to like move back and guard the
Uh,
south/east?
yeah, I'll do that. I
Okay,
can go to south east.
guarding southeast. Good to go. Alright, this is what actually happens throughout the turn. We'll start with any immediate actions. This would be like the beam guy. So you went to one of the beams, you do a pull up it. Let's see if you're strong enough to get up there. What's your strength? This is
14.
okay, good. Alright, 14. Your first attempt fails. You like grab and fall down, but you don't take any damage because you're not that you didn't go that high up. You try again. Each attempt though makes a little noise. Right. So people can hear you in the background
I'll
like
stop him.
grabbing and falling down the beam. You try
I'll stop
twice.
him.
What was that?
Stop him.
Stop him? Alright, Lorenzo, you were busy praying. Do you want to stop praying to go help stop him?
He'll stop my position. Like, cut it out. And then he'll go back to praying.
Alright, you want to stop? Or do you want to keep going, Akira?
I guess I stopped, man.
Very well. I'm not sure what you're trying to accomplish, but maybe there's something on the ceiling. Let's see.
No, I was gonna like if the monsters,
Oh yeah,
came
came
out
through.
running,
You can
right?
ambush them. Yeah.
Yeah, from the
You
top.
fucking gonna Assassin's Creed.
Something Creed vibes. He should have been a thief,
You know,
not a fighter.
yeah, yeah,
Thieves can
that's the
climb that
thief
easy.
mindset.
Alright. Yeah, maybe your next character can be a thief, Akira. Let's see. Or Veni. Okay, next. The turn is coming to an end. Those who were praying have been praying vigilantly. So that's going to be Hakon the Acolyte, Lorenzo the Acolyte, and then Fresno you win just on guard, ready to push forward. As of course Gudrick just observed the door thoroughly throughout the turn. Gudrick, starting with your immediate observations, aside from just looking for um, hidden traps on this 10 foot by 10 foot area, you can make immediate observations, and this might help you find a trap right away without having to spend the time looking for hidden ones. So where do you look as you look for traps?
Well, I'm looking for little minuscule threads. Like very
Threads.
fine threads. Anything that could trigger anything. I'm looking for if I can see any tiny little holes where a needle might come out of. You know. Also, if the lock is something that I'm not familiar with, not used to.
Okay. So you look at the whole area for any threads. You saw some webs. Does that count, or do you want to ignore that?
Webs?
Yeah, you saw webs hanging in the corners of this 10 foot by 10 foot area. Spider webs.
It's just spider webs.
Yeah,
If
that's
it's
what it looks
just
like.
spider webs, no, no.
All right. You also look. Okay.
Are there any vials or anything like that and hanging or anything like that?
Up in the ceiling, where the webs.
Yeah, anything strange? Yeah.
No vials up there. The next thing you tried to observe for was holes. So you look for any holes, any observable holes. You saw, of course,
Yep.
there's the keyhole. That's about it. You don't see any tiny holes around it though. And then, what was the last thing you observed to see if the lock was something that you're not familiar with?
Yep.
So what it looks like is it looks like just a normal wooden heavy door. However, there's a large key box where the handle is, right, for someone to put a key through. That's pretty much it. The key box is held up by an iron bar that goes across the door as well. So that's how it's embedded. So it'd be difficult to remove it.
It'll be difficult to remove it. Okay. Um,
Anything else you observe
the
for? Otherwise, we'll rely on the die roll.
latches, they don't look corroded or anything like that.
Oh, they're definitely
Like
corroded. It's
yeah,
an old door.
it's an old door.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. I will try to open it up, but I will not use my hands for the latch to open it. I will use something else like my dagger to use it as to to use it as a lever or something like that to open it.
Okay. Uh, so you grab at the sorry, what tool did you use to open the handle? To pull out the handle? Or push?
Well, I'll use like a dagger to like uh how could I say, man?
Poke at it.
Yeah. No, no, no. For the latch, I'm talking about.
Oh,
Once I turn the key, right, the the
you wanna?
lock opens, right? You said there was handles there, right, to
There
open
is
the
a
door.
handle that you can just hold. It doesn't turn. You just
Oh,
hold
it
it.
doesn't turn. Oh, okay, okay. Then
So
I'll
you can
just
hold it, and this is a push door, given that there's no hinges on this side.
Did
So
we
you
even
grab the
try to
handle and
push
push.
it?
You wanna push it?
it was
Did we try to push it before anything?
no.
Oh my god, dude.
We were
Can
But
told it's locked.
There's a lock on
we
it.
thought it was locked.
Whether
Yeah.
it's locked or not, it's hard to tell because we never tried opening it yet.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
Okay, it's fine. Hey, the
let's
monsters
try.
didn't come through it.
Because they're
It's fine.
monsters, they can't open it. They're dumb.
Yeah,
Well,
but
they
if it
can't.
was just where we could push
Alright,
it,
Shima,
then
exit
they would.
shit out
We'll
of
have
your
to
window.
pull it.
Push. Try to push the door with the pole.
Yeah, I'll try to push the door with the pole.
Okay, so if you want to push it, you want to send the party back, like get them to fall back before you push it.
Or
Okay, you're like, all right, everyone, stop praying. Everyone,
back
just
into
fall
the
back. Okay.
side.
Okay. So you send them back at least 10 feet. So
I'm gonna stay where I am
you're about 5 feet from the
in
door, and
case.
they're 10 feet. You want to stay at the flank?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna stay
Okay.
there so I can either attack from
I'm
behind or
still
block the door if
praying,
need be.
by the way.
All right, you guys are still praying, and the others are still
Okay.
on guard. And Akira, do you want to start guarding too, or something else?
I'm just gonna guard.
Okay, you just help guard. You want to guard the east, or do you want to get ready to fight toward the north?
I'm guard. Yeah, the east.
East. So you got two guys facing east, where nothing's coming from at the moment, and we got the rest of the guys praying toward the north, right? And one guy, uh, Fresno, he's at the door, ready to attack. All right, we poke at it. Our first attempt, just poking, see if it's loose. All right, it's not loose. It's either stuck or locked now. We're gonna try to force
Okay.
it.
Uh, that'll make
Try
me.
forcing it.
You
You wanna
forcing it?
force it?
Okay.
All right, we send Hakun up to force it. Anyone else going up there?
We say Akira.
Akira, Akira, you wanna help force the door open?
Yes, I agree.
And
Okay.
wait, who has the 16 strength? It was
I think they're both
Voldemort.
pretty
Me.
strong.
Oh,
Both fighters are strong.
Valdemar. Okay, then we
Yeah,
then
I have
Drunk.
15 strength.
In that case, I'm still gonna pray. Send the others to force it.
Okay. Pray. Hakan
Yeah.
falls back, and we send other characters instead. So who's gonna open the door?
I'm already there.
Valdemar.
I can try to open it.
Okay,
Okay.
Valdemar and Fresno
I
then.
will go to the
We
stand on
send
the
Valdemar
side
forward.
of.
Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah,
We'll
I'll
have
go
two people
forward.
forcing it.
Okay. So Valdemar's being sent ahead. Is that all right with you, Valdemar?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. And then, sorry, Gudrit, you were saying something.
Yes, I will stand. I will let them come forward, and I'll stand to the side,
Good to go.
in the corner. Yeah.
In the corner? Okay. So you're like at the corner.
Yeah.
All right. Good. And then now we're getting this door open. Two guys pressing against it at once. All right. Complete success. They easily slam this door open, right? The door makes a bit of noise. Slams open into a 20-foot wide chamber that continues north. And so far, uh, straight up ahead, you see what appears to be a in the middle or 10 feet up ahead, a statue of some type of wolf, you think, but its face is so ugly. It depicts it's a very flat face. But anyways, a massive statue of some type of large beast or dog with a very flat and ugly face.
Hug.
Yeah. And then other than this, oh yeah, and it's completely made of black marble. Let's see. It's
Oh well, we
also
found the
missing a
rest of the
foot.
statue.
All right.
Alright.
Does it have a missing leg?
It's missing a
A
foot.
paw? Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
he just said
Okay,
that.
we found the rest.
All right.
Alright.
Um, other than this, there's a bunch of let's see. To the direct west and east are some coffins, and piles of bones, right? And further north, you can see around the east and west side of the statue are just more bones with weapons nearby.
Hmm.
Okay. But the coffins haven't opened yet. We don't see any monsters.
Nope, no monsters or just bone piles.
Can
There's a total of, let me give you an estimate of how many bone piles there are. Okay, so let's see. All right. So there's in the chamber with you. There are 10 bone piles. Okay,
cool.
and then there are 5 coffins to the west and 2 coffins to the east.
I let's start marching in. We'll pray, and the fighters will take care of these.
There might be more coffins, but those are just the closed ones. There's 5 closed coffins to the west, 2 closed coffins to the east, and 10 piles of bones with weapons near them.
Let's head in. Let's start start the
Yeah.
slaughter.
You start praying
Yeah,
immediately?
I'll head to the closest.
No, we'll start heading in, and when we get
Yeah.
close enough, we
Yeah.
start praying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
I'm gonna head
stay.
to like the closest like coffin or bone pile and just have my shield up and sling out
Alright, you walk
to
in
You
prepare
there.
can
once everyone else gets in.
you can hit it. Just
You
hear
found
it.
me hitting it?
Hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
for the clerics,
Oh.
we'll have the clerics standing in the doorway, both like illuminated
Alright,
with
would you like me
torches.
to map the area for you? It'll take 1 turn. I'll give you a
What
better
turn are we on?
sense of the area in case you think you're gonna get into a combat.
What turn are
We
we on?
are
Things
currently
haven't
on
attacked us
turn.
yet.
We're on turn 9 right now. So do you want the map?
Um,
It will be turn 10 if you map.
we guess.
Uh.
Yeah, we're not being
Uh.
attacked, so I say we do it just so we can know the
Maps help,
layout of
right?
everything.
We should. Yeah, I think we should pull out because. I mean,
Pull out?
Yeah,
you know what?
I can stay in like the doorway and get the room so y'all ain't in danger.
How much time do we have
We
left? You can.
What's that?
How much time? How much time do we have left?
We have 23 minutes left.
Alright, here's what we do. We don't
Do we
necessarily
want
have
to?
we don't necessarily have to get into combat. We want to check the coffins, right? So me and the clerics are gonna hope to just
And the statue
try
looks
not
very
dead all of
valuable.
them.
The most valuable part
Yeah.
about it is that the eyes of the statues are made of gems.
Okay,
They're
we need
rubies.
this.
Yeah. We
Uh,
do we want to try and like wrap
we
a rope around it and see if we could just pull it out the room, or do we just want to take the eyes?
The statue looks
we
extremely
want
heavy. You'll need a large crew to carry it out.
Okay, then we'll just take the eyes.
we have to go in.
Alright. So the statue itself, made of complete marble, might be worth maybe anywhere from 100 to 200 silver. But those gems look like the remainder of the value, right? They look like a good chunk of the value. Because black marble, it's pretty expensive, right? If it's a lot of it. But those rubies, small and compact, look beautiful, right? So you can try to pry them out. Let's see.
What's the best tool to pry them out?
If you don't want to damage it, right? Probably chisels and stuff, files. A thief could use their thief tools possibly to remove it.
Okie dokie.
I'm
Alright,
ready to do it.
so shall we enter? But the thing is, there's a bunch of bones in here, right?
But
Yeah,
there's the
I'll stand
clerics.
guard.
What?
Yeah,
Eakin's warning us,
the
guys.
rest of us can stand
Guys,
guard.
Alright.
guys,
Eakin's warning us, guys.
maybe we can take the weapons away from the bone piles.
They'll animate the second you approach them. So, and Eakin's warning
Yeah.
us, guys. We should just come back next session. Okay, let's.
Yeah.
Some of
If
you
we
feel
want to fight,
brave,
let's
some of
just
you
get the
want to press
eyes.
forward, and
Let's
some of
pull
you
out.
don't
Let's
feel
pull out.
brave.
I don't want to get eaten by a dragon.
Some of you want to live to fight another day. What do you think?
How long do you think it would take to
Fine.
get the eyes out?
Dude.
The
Well,
eyes out, it could take about a turn each, 10 minutes each.
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, I'm going to treat.
Fine, we'll go in. We'll leave. Whatever.
Okay,
Close the door.
Hakun wants to leave. Lorenzo wants to leave. Are we all leaving?
Can we relock the door
Yes.
Or at
Close
least
it.
so no
carefully
one else comes and take it?
Yeah, just
I mean, it
carefully
wasn't locked in
close
the
it.
first place, right? It was just
Oh, well,
closed.
Yeah.
can we lock the door then?
You guys
No.
want to do the lock picking and lock it?
No, let's just carefully
No,
close
no,
it.
no. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carefully
Okay.
close it.
I don't
Carefully
think no
close
one's
it.
gonna mess with all those skeletons and stuff like that in there,
Damn,
man.
that treasure just sitting there like that. All right.
I
Hey,
know,
Ekin,
right?
you're tempting us, Ekin. You're tempting us. I know. I can hear it
That's
in
why
your
I'm
voice.
saying we
man.
lock the door so no other
We
Well, the
don't have
adventurers
thing
the
is,
can
we
get
have
time.
two
to it.
clerics. With two
We
clerics, both of, like one of us
Well,
successes,
we
all
can
of them turned
combat.
away.
Thing is, combat takes
we
time.
don't have the time.
We don't have
Well,
the time.
you want to do it? We'll do it. Fuck it.
We could come back next. We can
We
come
got
back
20
next
minutes
session with.
left.
That's why I'm saying just lock it so no one else can take it
All
in
right.
case.
You get that door
I know,
shut.
man.
You don't want the
Yeah.
dragon attack. So, dragon attack will happen
Yeah.
from the wilderness, and it'll be game over. The game will end swiftly,
Mhm.
right? With the
Yeah.
dragon attack.
So
Let's get out of here.
we don't
Let's
have
get
to.
out of
We
here.
don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's just lock it and get out. Not lock it, but let's just shut it and get out the door. We
Right.
got treasure.
Um, you've closed that door.
Mhm.
You've been
Yeah,
out
let's
in the
just, let's
wilderness.
just run out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Tell me the
I'll
way
guide
out.
us out. Ekin. Hmm? We're gonna go south until
Good.
we hit the corner, and then we're gonna head east
Good.
all the way till we hit the stairs.
All
Then
right.
we'll go
Wait.
up the
Before
stairs.
this, as you're going through, do you guys want to take the poor halfling here in the corner crying? It's like, brothers, don't
Yeah,
leave me.
I'll drag
Sure,
him along.
sure.
All right.
We'll drag him.
You push him forward. He's very slow and slows you down, right? But he cries
Um,
constantly. Okay. All right. Continuing toward the stairs. We get up those
Huh?
stairs onto the platform. From the platform, we make it into the clearing, in which the spiral stairs, super narrow, one single file. You climb these and make your way into the tower. Is this fine? Or the ruins?
Sure.
Okay, we're back in the tower ruins, and from here there's an
We'll
exit
head.
to the west. Is that fine?
We'll take the exit. Yeah, we'll take the exit to the west.
The rope is there. The
Yeah.
usual way of climbing out. Send the best
Yeah.
climbers up. They'll pull the others
Yeah,
up.
Yeah. Can while they're climbing, can I block the doorway with the boxes while everyone else is climbing out?
Yeah, the crates and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go toward the north wall. You start pulling crates. Anyone want to help? Fresno block
Yeah,
off
well,
the entry.
as you're doing that, you might as well look in them and see if there's anything.
Yeah, I'll look in them while I do that.
Sure,
Okay.
I'll help them make it.
All right. So
Yeah.
Lorenzo and Fresno they're going to be the last ones up. Then these two, while the others are climbing and pulling other characters up, like Akira up there, and Hakun. Lorenzo and
fine.
Fresno are busy barricading the entry, right?
Mhm.
So let's say Fresno, do you want to grab a crate, a table, or a chair? That's the majority of the furnishing up out here.
Crate.
A
And
crate.
I'll look in it after we get it into place.
All right. There are broken crates and there are not broken crates. Do you want to grab a broken crate or a not broken crate?
Not broken crate.
Okay. Do you want to open it? It's closed right now. Or do you want to just drag it?
I'll open it after we move it.
It's really heavy to move. This
I'll
one's
help
heavy.
them.
Okay, then we'll open it. We'll open
See
it.
what's inside. All right. And Lorenzo, do you want to go on your own way to get something, or do you want to help Fresno with hers or his?
I'll
Help
take a
her.
step back as they open the crate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my rusty spear to pry it open.
Good to go. Yeah. No. That's nice. Right? You have one spear to just fuck up and one spear for combat. Okay. All right. You use that rusty spear well, right? You try to pop open the lid. The lid pops open pretty easily. It's old and just held down by some nails. You look inside, and inside of it, it's cannonballs, old cannonballs
Mm.
for
How
sieges
much they
and
look
such.
like they're worth, Ekin?
They're all old. Whether they're usable or not anymore is hard to tell, right? Cannonballs are pretty valuable. Not super expensive, but maybe about 5 silver a ball if they were working, right?
I'll grab the ones that look like they would work.
Yeah. Which,
That I can
About half
carry.
of them look usable. The ones at the bottom.
yeah. We'll
Okay.
fill their.
Yeah, I'll grab some of those then.
We'll
By
just
the
put 'em
time
in their
you're
bag.
finished pulling out the bad ones and then taking out the good ones, because the bad ones you have to move out of the way first to get the good ones,
Yeah.
you get about 6 good ones from this crate, and the bad ones are just sitting in the grass now. At that point, your men are like, "Hurry up, let's go!" So you don't have time to
Alright, yeah.
barricade the tower. You spent all your time
That's fine.
getting
That's
cannonballs.
fine. We got some more.
Each cannonball is
Okay.
10 pounds of weight. Is this fine?
Yep, I have enough
Okay.
Yeah.
space.
So
With enough
you
people,
throw them into
we
your
can just
bag.
pull 'em.
All right.
Mhm.
We get 6 cannonballs. Your bag only
Mhm.
carries like 4 or 3. Cause do you have stuff in your bag, Fresno?
Yeah, I have 120 space and I have 69 used up.
Uh, wait. What kind of bag do you have?
Oh, let me see.
Is that
Hold
packed?
on.
The normal bag has 40
Um.
pounds of space.
Oh, yeah. I just have a bag. All right, never
Okay.
mind. I was
That's
looking at
fine.
the wrong one
That's
when I
fine.
was doing.
It's still profit. We can always come back.
All right. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna carry these cannonballs out of here. So,
Throw in the bag.
Fresno. Let's see. Looking at your sheet. Yeah. You said you have torches. That's 15 pounds in there, and you've got a 50-foot rope around you, so don't count that. But
We
the
just
torches are in your
how
bag.
many how many cannonballs are there?
There's 6 that we need to take.
We can carry one each.
Well, you guys are up the wall already, right? It's between
Yeah.
Fresno and
Oh,
Lorenzo.
okay, it's
Let's
them.
just
Oh,
let's
okay.
just do it quick. They'll bag what they can, and then we'll just get out.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm just grabbing what I can.
Okay. In that case, you can grab only 2 cannonballs, and then
That's
Lorenzo, do you have a bag?
no.
Sadly, you can't. I mean, you could grab one in your hand, I guess. Grab 2 in your
Is
hand and
that
just tie the rope around you, and they can lift you. So we get 4.
sure?
When you get up there, someone else can bag them up.
Sure.
The other thing you can do is you can make multiple trips if you really want, and then bring them up
No,
the
it's
wall
fine.
so that
We can
the
get
others
them.
can
We can
take
get
them.
them. We can get them
Yeah,
next
we
Come
can
time.
back
get
next
them
time.
Yeah,
another
we gotta
time. I don't
go.
think
Alright.
anyone
Yeah,
else
we
is
got.
gonna try and grab
So
We
we'll
those.
stick to
we
4
gotta get
with
it.
the 6.
Yeah, I
That's
can't.
about
There's no
20
cannons.
silvers worth of cannonballs.
Yeah, there's no
But that's
cannon to
too.
shoot the
That's the
dragon
buying
with.
price. So when you
We-
sell them, they're only worth half as much. So you'll probably
That's
get only
fine.
10 silvers when you sell
That's
these
fine.
4 cannonballs.
Hey, profit's profit.
Yeah.
Uh, mhm.
All right, 4
There's
cannonballs.
there's no cannon to shoot the dragon with. So yeah, well, let's just get these and get out.
Okay.
So if we do all this, it should just be easy again. We'll just do what we usually do, and then
All
move
right.
this out.
So, the usual route home after you get off the walls safely
Mhm.
is to go east along the road back to your
Yep.
village, Conrally.
Yep. Follow the road.
Your men begin their march, long and gruesome march back. Right. It's a 6-mile trip. You hike. You're on foot. It's winter, right, in the grasslands. Rolling to
Right.
see if
You
there's
got
any wandering monsters.
1 in 6 chance of death.
Alright, safe travels
Oh.
home. 6 miles go
Alright.
by, and your band of wary adventurers get to the walls of Conrally. The doors are open for you, the guards welcome you back, your families wave you in. They're like happy to see that you made it back from your 1 day expedition, right? So your fathers, your mothers, see you, happy to see you come home. And you are able to eventually celebrate, turn your bounties in, right, and get rewarded for your profits. So I'm gonna assume all coinage is gonna be turned into silver to be split up. Is that fine?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then all
Yes,
wine,
sir.
which is 1 bottle of wine, is sold for silver to split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And then
could
the
have had 2 more,
cannonballs are
but
sold for silver to split. Is that fine?
Yep.
And the wine. I don't
mhm.
know if you said that already.
I already said that. That was a yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Mhm.
So now let's add up our total profit. Total profit in the end came to, let's see, 31 plus 10 for the wine. We're at 41 plus 10 for the cannonballs. We're at 51 silvers of profit. All right, this can be divided.
That's a pretty good profit.
Not too bad. All right, so let's go down the list. Is Akan getting 2 shares, which is normal,
Two
or
shares.
more or less? 2 shares, okay.
Yeah. Everyone gets well except for. I mean, you know what?
Lorenzo, two
Venny gets.
shares.
Yeah. Yeah. Lorenzo's 2 shares.
Fresno,
Venny,
two
you did
shares.
smash.
Baltimore, 2 shares. Goldrick, 2 shares. Akira, 2 shares. And Amster,
Well,
No.
about Akira,
No.
not for Amster. He didn't pick.
Amster gets 0
But
shares.
he'll get 1 share
No.
Amster,
He'll get no share.
just for being there. He
No.
did.
I don't care. He did nothing.
Yeah, he didn't
Did
really
he?
do
Did he?
anything.
Did he not do anything?
No.
No, I don't believe so. I believe he
Hamster,
just ended up
he
leaving.
fucking
No.
got
He
scared
does
and
this
that's
every
pretty much
time.
it.
He does
Okay.
nothing.
Oh, he did nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, Benny, you did smash that wine, but it's fine. We'll just don't do it again. Okay. I mean, unless, yeah, unless you want to like not get a share next time. But Well, because I mean, it's a little bit of a. I don't know why you did that, but
It was funny.
it was
All
pretty
right.
funny though. But we gotta make some money.
I'm glad it wasn't
So
gas. You know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
could have been
yeah,
poison
and kill.
gas.
Yeah, it
Or
killed us. So that,
acid.
yeah, could have killed the whole party. So we're gonna let's show off with this for now. But next time, don't do that, please.
All right, two
Yeah.
shares for everyone then. So one share. So
Right.
in the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 shares pretty much. 50 divided by 6, 51 divided by 6. Okay, everyone's getting 8 silver. There's some remainder, so you guys will have to appoint who gets the extra at the end. So 8 silvers each, 8 times, of course. Let's see, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 3 extra. Who should
The
get it?
extra. I'll give it to
Hey.
our torchbearers. So
Yeah.
Okay, that's Akira and Guldrick.
Goldrick.
I'll take
Okay.
one because I can.
And then maybe the one who actually lit torches, which was Hakone,
Well,
right?
it's me. It's
Yeah.
me and
Yeah.
Goldrick, but
Yeah, we'll do
I don't
that.
know.
Okay. So 9 for Hakone, 9 for Guldrick, and 9 for. Do you guys want to give Akira the extra, or he was just holding the torch? I don't know if that's what you meant.
How much extra left is there?
There's one. Did
Actually,
you guys
give it
give it
to
to Akira,
Fresno
or?
because Fresno's was pretty active, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying. I was like thinking
Yeah.
about saying like, I feel like I should get more, but I didn't want to be
Fresno
Yeah.
was
greedy.
pretty
And that
active.
idea with the shields was you came up with that, right, Fresno?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
what's
was
yours?
a that was
Exactly.
that was a good idea.
We got all the
So
profit from that pool because of that.
mhm.
Let's see. All right, good job, guys. Pretty successful run. No catch leads this time. Just a freaking broken morale
Yeah.
character, but nothing we can do about that.
hmm
That
All right.
freaking
Yeah.
room is scary
See,
as hell,
yeah,
man.
What was
yeah.
the gold though,
We're
or what
doing.
was the silver?
It took all that time just to get back, and we only have like what 9 minutes left, and you guys wanted to fight.
All right. So, in the next one, hopefully, if things go smoothly, you guys prepare quickly, we can get through the known areas quicker and then start off where we left off, right? If you guys choose to go
And
back there. So,
I don't think we have
how long
time.
does it take for
in your
bodies to
next
become?
adventure, of course. So,
Yeah, in the next adventure.
How long
So
does it take
so how
for?
much did we get?
Oh yeah, it was you got 9, I believe,
most of
right?
you guys got 9, or I mean 8. Some of you got 9,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got 9, Frez.
I got 8.
All right.
So, also, again, how long does it take for like a body to fully decompose? Like 2 to 3 weeks or something like that?
It depends on where it is, right? But in a
Yeah,
cavern full of bugs, maybe, right? Could take maybe a week or two to fully
a
decompose
week.
into bones.
All right. So next session we should be good. We can get some wolf skulls on top of
Yeah,
what we
the
do
furs will be
usual.
destroyed pretty much, but
Yeah.
the skulls are
Skulls are the
good.
main problem.
Yeah,
Main problem.
proof of the kill. But they might
Looks
not
so
accept
good.
the skull as proof of the kill because they might just think you found a skull, right? Usually it's a head, a fresh bloody head for proof that you killed it,
Mm.
right? So that would make the most sense. Bury, carry,
Well,
you know,
unless we have enough charisma to convince them
convince them that you did it.
that we definitely killed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, well, yeah. If you have the high charisma, you can just like convince, like, hey, I'm not gonna pick up like a rotting dead head and like stuff in my bag.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's also
Fresno can.
pretty
He only has
convincing
3.
that like Lorenzo and Fresno like did come
Yeah.
back with wolf heads before.
Yeah. And we brought back so many. If we bring back so many, like, where are we gonna find all these heads? You know?
Maybe.
From a
But keep
den.
in mind,
We
like,
got it.
this is coming out of the taxes of the village, right? The money you get paid,
Yeah.
like, or like
Mhm.
money pooled in by farmers for you to hunt these wolves down. So like,
Yeah.
are they really gonna pay? Are they gonna pay the group that brings back fresh heads, or the group that brings back, some skulls, right? Like,
Well, there was some
that's their
circumstance that we
hard-earned
didn't
money
bring
that
up
they're paying,
fresh
right?
ones.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
imagine you live the life of a farmer, right? And you are forced
We
to
can
pay
tell
this
them that we
because,
cleaned the
you know,
skulls off, so they wouldn't have to
that,
deal with the
yeah.
nasty flesh.
There you go. You have a convincing argument like that, maybe it might
Yeah.
work.
I wanted to ask, can we start buying stuff, or do we do that during the beginning
Yeah.
of
Beginning of
games?
next game. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Usually.
Okay.
next time get that come back, say like we wash them just to prevent disease. You know, we clean them, wash them.
All right.
Don't want to
I
get
might
Yeah.
run another game tonight at 20 JST. So if you're awake, feel free to join. For
How
Americans,
long
it's
is
gonna
that
be
from
early.
now?
It's
Yeah, how long
about
is that from
4 hours from now.
4 hours?
I'll see about staying up till 4 in the morning.
Oh shit. All right.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't
It
I
was
don't go to
actually
those ones.
that was a good game. It was actually it actually hit New Year's for me while we were playing. Didn't even
Yeah,
Happy New Year's.
same.
Happy New Year's.
That's
Yep.
about
Happy
the
New
Happy
Year's,
New
finest.
Year's.
guys.
All right.
Best
So
best game of the new year.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think Aiken.
Yeah.
That's probably the smartest game we played so far. Like
yeah,
getting
pretty
there,
good
getting treasure,
run
getting
this time.
not doing what a Yubi wants to do and fight like a bunch of skeletons.
We weren't fighting. I mean, technically speaking, if we
Are you
turned
gonna
them
are,
from
are you
first
gonna try?
round, if we turned them from first round, there would have been no fighting.
It still takes time. Like we barely had time left when we got back. So
If
you gonna
if we would have
cartoonishly
had
show in
well,
there?
well if we would have had Peter, if we would have had Peter too, oh man, that would have
No,
been
Peter is
Yeah,
not.
but
Peter's in
what's
Gavilan.
good is now
Yeah.
he's in
we
Gavilan.
can get a horse.
Yeah,
Now
no.
we
I
can get a horse.
Yeah, I was hoping to buy a horse or a
We can get a
mule.
horse. We can get a wagon. We can hire porters and
yeah. This
everything.
is this
We can come
this is
back.
this is our tomb.
Yeah, so we can come back, get the treasure. We can hire all the people, buy
The
the right things.
the
Yeah,
the
maybe we
other
can actually like get the statue if we have more people
the
next time.
the other party sitting at freaking whatever it's called Gavilan, the tomb. They can have that tomb.
All right.
Yeah, forget Gevelon.
Yeah.
This place is where it's at.
Can
What's
we?
the
Yeah.
poo?
Mhm.
All right.
So
What's the poo is actually based off my dog, but yeah,
oh, your dog.
yeah, Wesley.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
All right.
But your dog's home isn't
Did
that
he did
great.
he have did he have a broken paw? That's why.
Uh, no, but he was he didn't have a broken paw. I don't think he did. He just has a kind of like weird eye, I guess. If you look at my profile picture.
Oh, is that why the eyes are jeweled?
Yeah, it's like he's got like astigmatism or something.
all
Oh.
right, all right.
All right.
So I just feel about today's
Poor
game.
doggo.
Okay. Have a good
Yeah,
night,
very
guys.
good game.
All right, have a good night.
All right, see
You know,
ya.
finally we're finally just not fighting monsters. We're just getting treasure and just getting out.
Yeah,